anyway into the game.
Radiant team ban.
I think I just saw the message was like 1 minute, so it was like 1 minute or slightly more.
10
No,
seconds
that's fine.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
But yeah, I just booted up the current like Dream League, the current Dream League game that was going on. Just had a brief peek.
Yeah, I'm just
This is
gonna watch
my-
like highlights.
Dire team
Yeah,
ban.
no, I haven't been following it at all, but this is like my Dota fiend weekend. Where in my 10-minute break from Dota while we're waiting for the
10
next game,
seconds
I get more Dota. That's right. That's what it's all
Yeah.
about.
5
You know?
seconds remaining.
Yeah, let's take a game for like a break from video games by playing another video game.
Unironically, I've done that. Like, oh man, I need to take a break from Dota. Should I do something? Yeah, I'll play some other shit. Super not good for you, but what can you do?
Dire team pick.
Yep.
So, alright, enough Marsh. Undefeated in this one, and I think it was one of the more favorite teams going into this this season.
Radiant team pick.
Don't actually remember.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
You know, funny enough, looking at the group stage today, what I need to learn to do is how to cast multiple games at the same time.
That is funny.
I would
Just
love.
swap
I've
in between.
I've never seen anyone do it, but I would love to see it one of these like big group stage events, say like ESL, Dream
Yeah.
League, or whatever. I don't think Dream League's running a ton of games at the same time, right? But
That's right. Yeah.
one of these big events for them to have like, oh, you have 4 group stage games going at the same time, and you have the 4 streams going, but you also have like the panel while they're not doing any casts, because obviously just like flips between the games and like shows highlights from each of the ones, right?
Dire team ban.
Like talk about that, because they do that for NFL football, right? There's a program called Red Zone, where there'll be
Dire team
eight
ban.
football games
Radiant
going on at the
team
same
ban.
time, and the guy on Red Zone will like, anytime a team's close to scoring, right, will like cut to that game and you like listen live and they'll like talk about it.
Yeah.
But Dota's never done it. We've had the TI groups where there's 5 games going at the same time. You have this A through E stream.
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
But then they have like multiple casters, right? So it makes sense.
Well, I mean, when you have A through E stream, you have 10 casters, like 5 play-by-play and 5 analysts.
That's right. Yeah.
So then you just get purged to be like,
Team pick.
oh, and look at this team fight that we had over in like the Liquid Nouns game. I don't know, it'd be cool. I want to see it.
Yeah. It could be interesting. That's what I feel too.
10 seconds.
The hardest part, like the
remaining.
reason it's not doable for like games like this where we don't have them all cast, is you really need an observer, and whether that's, you know, us doing it like while we're casting and we're just using my camera, or like having a dedicated observer. You need someone
you need-
controlling the camera to like make sure you're capturing the right info on screen.
10 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Because I feel like you can cast pretty easily, but like you have to
5 seconds.
control
remaining.
the camera, and you also have to like kind of know the state of the game. But if you're like taking one step away, that kind of makes it easier. Right? So,
Mm-hmm. The
Like, if
less
I
that
just-
you have to do, the less
Yeah.
roles you take on,
Yeah.
the easier it is to like do your thing good, even with like more distraction.
Exactly, yeah. And like I feel like even if I came into a game without like seeing it, I could just like look at the charts and just look at the objectives, the towers, and just understand like what point this game is at.
Yep. One of the main things
then
for
you-
me, because I don't do a ton of like analyst stuff. I anytime I'm on the cast, generally I'm doing play-by-play because it's the role less people are like willing to do as like not typical casters. Like if you're not used to casting, you don't just hop in and like do play-by-play.
Yep.
But as an analyst, like if my camera's ever not on and I can just like sit back and like talk about the game a little bit and look at whatever the hell I want to look at, it is like so easy.
Yeah. I mean, I could do play-by-play too, but I just like analysis more, you know? Like the
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
No, my big thing is
I'm
like
not-
doing the whole cast, and I do solo cast where I do all of it, but like plus the camera and like needing to make sure
it's
that
a lot of work. Yeah.
like it puts me in mind melt mode, and it's fun. It's so much to pay attention to, and it's great. But
Yeah.
But I'd love to try doing like one cast with an observer. Like get someone to just do the camera and I watch their camera.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be perfect, you know? Like, but I don't know if they have like the resources for that kind of shit.
I need to hire someone personally. Be my personal observer.
Yeah, that's too much work,
10
right?
seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
get in here.
But yeah, some interesting picks. I like this potential core
Radiant team
Earth Spread, right?
Queen.
Yeah, this will be 100% out of the mid lane. So we're gonna see Queen of Pain, Earth Spirit, like 99%. This is gonna be our matchup.
Yeah, I like this. It's almost like perfect, right? Like pause 5, pause 5, pause 4, pause 4, mid.
I think that's
Yeah.
like anti-perfect. I mean, generally I advise teams to stay away from picking supports first because it does lock your draft.
Mhm.
Especially, like, less so on the dire side. Like, enough Marsh, there's a lot of flex once you have the Earth Spirit mid because he does provide so much of that, like, first layer.
Team banned.
Yeah.
But on Radiant, Ogre Lion does lock you in a little bit because Ogre is a pretty stationary hero. So you can just, on dire side, draft around kind of abusing the safe lane and rotating there. Or vice versa, like if you want to rotate to the Lion lane and force Ogre to TP
10
around,
seconds remaining.
he just is
Yep.
not a happy hero to just be forced to go back and forth between
5
lanes.
seconds remaining.
Yep. And again, we were talking about this yesterday, right? Like, I'm surprised that Beastmaster got through, like, so late in.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Radiant team
It's
banned.
way too strong right now.
At the same time, you look at the bans, and it's not like any of these heroes couldn't be banned,
Picked that up.
you know?
Yeah.
Doom, Luna, Tree, SF, Alk for Dire are all banned, and those are all
Yep.
very reasonable. And meanwhile, like, Tusk, SK, Pango, Clock,
10 seconds
all banned from Radiant, and those are all deserved to be banned.
Yep.
5 seconds.
So maybe it just makes sense.
Let's see what kind of carry they're looking to pick based on these bans. Let's find out. I have some time, though.
Yeah, plenty of time left in this one. Not using all their reserve time going into now.
Radiant team banned.
Yeah. I feel like they need somebody who kind of, like, goes into... Alchemist is kind of banned. That is true. What else do they have? Urza is also banned. Oh, they're banning offlaners. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the
10
safe lane Dragon
seconds
Knight,
remaining.
or it should be.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
it's
lane's
also
actually pretty good
common
into
as
Beastmaster. Same thing I was talking about earlier. The Axis spam doesn't bother you as Dragon Knight because you have more points in the Dragon's Blood, and you're not upset going something like a 1-1-3 if you need it.
Yeah, but with the Lion, I feel like there's definitely a lot of, like, control and stuff, so... Let's see how it works out.
He'll have a Shadow Demon. I mean, it should be fine.
Yeah.
But so, you know, if you are going for this last pick off lane on the Dire, I think they could just go all in and go for a, like, tempo-y offlaner.
Yeah. I like
Be
Centaur.
aggressive with
Centaur's here.
ES. Mm-hmm.
That's a lot
Yeah,
of
otherwise
strength
you have
in there.
Night Stalker still in the pool. Has been a popular one recently.
Yeah.
What else? I'm sure there's
Bristleback.
more things. Yeah, you
Is
could
he
always
banned?
go for a Bristle. It's always an option.
Yeah.
I'd actually, like, seeing the Mars band out now, I'd really like to see the Night Stalker, I think, picked up.
Mhm.
Because it combos so nicely with the Earth Spirit, you double down on the silence potential.
Yeah,
So
a
you're
lot of vision.
looking for Queen of Pain on the back that way.
remaining.
And
it's
yeah,
great
you're right.
on
Lots of
support.
vision, lots of chase and extension.
5
Yep.
seconds remaining.
good against the supports. Both of them don't like to play into silences, so.
Yeah, I think it could be a very nice game.
Yep, let's see.
And they don't lack in damage either, between Magnetize and
Dire
Dragon Knight.
team pick.
Dragon Knight.
Seen Dragon Knight go for like super early Daedalus. They go
There
for
we
the Bristle.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah, it's always an option. It really just does feel like this Bristle when it makes it all the way to the end of the draft. And this could be a block pick as well. Like, you want to make sure you don't get Bristle carried against you.
Yeah, that's right.
10 seconds.
It's kind of decent against DK, that's for sure, yeah. Because I feel like at one point you just deal a lot of physical damage, and if you're facing away, I think you can still make it happen, you know?
Yep. And a pretty quick grab of the Slark.
That is interesting. That's... I mean, I don't know. Like, I like Slark, but I don't know. Like, he needs to have a really good lane. He needs to, like, snowball that whole thing. And then he might do a lot of good. And Natural Silver Edge builder, so they have good tools against DK and Bristleback, so...
Yeah, we've seen it throughout these Cole equals Guts series that Bray doesn't exactly play the on-meta carries, right? We've seen Terrorblades, we've seen now Slark. Like, these heroes aren't your typical heroes that we see now, and I think a lot of that comes from a lot of the heroes that are the carries we look for today are not, like, your true carries. Lots of, like, DK and Bristleback, and, like, sure, Luna's in that mix, but a lot of heroes that you wouldn't think of as, like, your hard carry a year or two ago. But I am worried for Slark. I think a lot of this game is going to be on Filski, on the Beastmaster, to try and get damage out, because Slark needs the fight to be long, and he doesn't really do a lot of damage early on in the fight. And he's against three pretty tanky cores. Bristleback, Dragon Knight, Earth Spirit. They're all hard to bring down.
Exactly. So this is not like a hero that likes to farm like Terrorblade, but at the same time, like, they need to make sure all their lanes go good on the on the Radiant side, sorry.
Yeah, I 100% agree, and I think Slark might actually have a pretty hard lane, whether he's against DK or Bristle, actually.
Yeah, because like Bristleback can farm, he can jungle, he can farm stacks. DK can do that too, but Slark, not really, not so much so.
Yeah, and anything pre-level 6 against any hero matchup, Slark's gonna struggle with the regen. I mean, once he hits 6, you have the built-in kit, but whether you're against the Quill Spray or just the Dragon Knight, they both out-sustain you.
Yep.
So it's going to make things difficult early on, and if Bray needs to come out ahead, we might be looking at build-up like the Midas Slark to try and recover. Unless he has a very good start. Like, I don't think you're going to be able to go the Diffusal route in this game and go Diffusal Ags and be super aggressive. I think you'll just be a bit behind off the lane.
Yep. It would be wonderful if you got to do that, but I don't think you'll have the time to go Diffusal. I would rather say, like, yeah, Diffusal Ags is good. Diffusal Ags.
Bonus vision on Slarks breaks the smoke.
Yep.
But we'll just back
This is
off.
kind of weird. I don't think they should, like, at least not at this position.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I had flashbacks to all these games where we see 8 kills pre-horn and thought it was going down.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, because, like, this Dire team does have a lot of damage, at least level 1.
30 seconds.
They have Disruption, they have Roll. Oh, he has a kick, actually. Okay.
Yeah, he did actually skill Disruption.
Yeah, and it's, like, you don't want, like, Slark to start the lane with, like, pounds, you know? It sucks, so...
Rubik's got the stolen mana cost reduction facet, by the way.
Yeah, I think that's almost always a choice, right?
I forget what the other one was.
I think it was,
The battle begins.
it was, like, some stupid shit, right? It was, shit. Was it... No, actually, they were both good, yeah.
I feel like I don't see this one, but I will concede to you if it is the
No.
one.
It's I think AOE, right? Which is actually good. Yeah, sorry. I play a lot of Rubik, but I haven't played him recently because I used to play him when I play ranked, but I haven't played ranked in a while. So
it looked like a different icon to me than I'm used to, but I I haven't had all the facets memorized.
Yeah, still like when I said stupid shit. Like, what he took now is the stupidest shit, you know? That's what I feel.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, because, like, the other one, when you use spells, it, like, increases the AoE of all your other spells, which is kind of broken, right? So...
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me, especially because you can steal some Well,
Yeah.
maybe you can't steal a lot of AoE this game. It's really just the Queen
I
of
feel
Pain
like-
spells.
Yeah, Lion 2, I feel like that does... Is it... It increases the area, so I think it might even like
Like the
make
Earth
the spike bigger. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Imagine
But the
worked
rest
on
of the
like
spells,
Hex.
the rest of the spells really aren't like that. So maybe that's the idea. Is it's hard to steal spells that actually benefit.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
by the way, it's an offlane DK, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, we did speak about that. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think they could really do either lane that they wanted. I like the safe lane Bristle more, just because you're more of a timing hero on the Bristle.
Yeah.
But nowadays, you get so much farm priority on your safe lane and your off lane both. That DK is more than happy to play like a carry, but from the off lane.
Almost died on Slark. And Lion's also a bit low, but he's just regenning up.
Yeah, I was close. And this is kind of what I was thinking when I was talking about how Clark will just struggle for the sustain against either of these heroes. This is before Dragon's Blood comes out, but DK already on 7 regen base, and even against Ogre, like you can see him just tanking the wave and hitting Ogre. Makes it just so hard to play into. Meanwhile, out of the mid lane, 5 denies for Cole already on this Queen of Pain. Doing a good job, and that's a bit unexpected for me, actually. I mean, I know that ES doesn't have the best damage, but Queen of Pain's damage is not all that either. So it's a lot of denies to come through. Like, it feels like you should have all the creeps with the kick, right? All the range creeps with the kick.
Yep.
So 5 denies is a lot.
Taking a lot of damage for that.
Yeah, Cole's doing a great job here out of the mid. 16 and 5 versus 14 and 2, and got the extra level right now. Not gonna play it too aggressively, as it's a nice kick actually to keep him in tower range. Yeah, it's been a less stressful day for the mids, right? A lot more like traditional matchups that are a bit safer for all these mid heroes, where you're just willing to trade farm. None of this like outplay potential, really. On the top side, NK, yeah, could be in some trouble here.
He's got a Lotus, but I think he's dead anyway, so...
Yeah, picking up where he left off from last game and dying a lot.
Starting to go on Rubik as well, but he just got stunned on Spark, so... Oh, I think he's dead.
Shadow Poison's building up on Filsky top.
Fortunate. Yeah.
Not gonna be enough.
There we go. I guess he wanted to die at that point. He didn't have any regen, so...
Yeah, it's hard, but... Well, they got 4 tangos on Ogre, but I think you might be right. Like, just needs the reset. You hate to give a kill away, though.
Yeah. There's a solo kill on DK, right? This is not like how you want your DK to have a lane. You need to kind of shut him down. Oh,
well, and Ogre's potentially in trouble here.
Yeah.
Ignite into the stack.
He doesn't have stun, so he might just die here.
There's no mana for the Dragon's Breath, actually, so they're gonna turn their attention
my
away.
god!
Oh, the Centaur Stomp! It was during the Dark Pact! Oh no!
That is hilarious.
And now Bray, the Death Reset, comes in and cleans up the kills. It was all intentional, it was all a bait.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, Bray was like right at the end of that Dark Pact purge.
Yep.
And look, he died, he lost like 1 creep to the wave, and now he's got a full double wave pushing under the tower.
Like, Ogre should be like avoiding this lane right now, like for now. Like, give him some XP.
Well, listen, he came with good intentions. Give him a tango.
Yeah, no. Okay, now it's gonna get denied most likely. So. Oh, he took the gate. Okay.
What a big turnaround for Slark though, because he was struggling in the farm department.
Yep, pretty good for him. Double kill, top of the net worth. Oh, he's actually going for the defusal, which is good.
Got it queued up. All right.
Yep.
See what he can do. Up on the top side, by the way, Filsky on Beastmaster, he's going 0-2-2. He's got the Helm Dom queued up, so it's not going to be the Ags build. Going the summons route instead. Now looking to go underneath the tower. Ogre still in from the gate. Waited for a while to make his move, but the patience. Well, see if it can pay off, because now Bristle turning things around. They've got the TP in from Rubik.
He needs a TP, I think, right?
Bilski in trouble. He's got 5 Shadow Poison stacks.
He's scared that like Rubik has lift, but
6
he doesn't
stacks. Ticking down to the blood grenade. One more. Got him.
have lift. I think he was concerned that Rubik had lift, but Rubik is level 3.
Yeah, no points.
Yep, should I just keep it out?
Radiant's
I think it would've
middle
worked.
tower is under attack.
So Slark now level 6. Able to regen. He's going on a little adventure.
Dire are scanning.
The Dire scan, it's going to last long enough to see Slark headed down towards the Wisdom Rune, but they don't have anyone TPing in here.
Radiant are scanning.
So Bray's going to have it. Going to TP in late on Shadow Demon, but the ward just spots out Slark as he makes his way away.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal.
Theft in the night.
They got a double Wisdom Rune.
They're going to get rewarded with a kill on top as well.
Slark taking some damage, but I think it's fine. Well, they lose Rubik.
Yeah, into the Shadow Dance and bounce away. Shadow Poison's off the mark as well.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oh, that's funny.
They did lose the Courier, and
Yeah.
you know, losing the Courier actually, I'm not going to call it super significant, but it is something, because he was bringing sentries to deward that ward Shadow Demon put, scouting it on the way back.
That's right.
Alright, saw the passive disabled on the way back when it wasn't on the way in.
Illusion Rune. I
Yeah,
feel like
another
we should see
slow
some
game out of
ganks.
the mid.
Yeah, they're both like 0-0, which is kind of weird, you know? For
Well,
these
asking
heroes.
you shall
finally.
receive the TP in down
Yeah.
bottom. Camel Farmer looking for the angle.
Instantly Illusion Runes? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, don't know what that was all about. Just sending him in
Yeah.
looking for some vision, but doesn't find anything.
Yep.
You know, I think he needed... I was going to say I think he needed mana. Looks like he doesn't, so...
Yeah.
Interesting. Now the TP up top from Cole. He's going to jump in, looking for the Bristleback. Damage onto his back, but the extra right click's enough.
So we see this happen a lot of times with this player, Cole, right?
Mm.
His ganks are usually effective, good timings.
Yep, he's looking for the bounty rune, but he's going to run into a couple.
Oh,
Disruption.
this is not good. Yep.
Set it up into the Magnetize. Now roll forward. Cole did manage to get the blink away, but Magnetize duration
sure
going to be
he's dead,
extended. The kick finds him as well.
I just said something good about him and he just has to go die. Huh? Yeah.
It's a little bit awkward because they didn't set up straight away into the stun connection. They let him blink away in favor of getting the Magnetize.
That's why he just dropped the Magnetize first. I think he knew, like, it's fine. Let him blink out, we'll just catch him anyway. They had 3 heroes. He was dead for sure.
Down bottom, by the way, Bray is committing to this Diffusal Blade route, and he is second net worth in the game, only behind Bristleback.
Yeah. I think it's a good timing. He'll have it by 12 or 13. And then that's a lot of damage on DK, you know, all these heroes, you know? Even Bristleback doesn't like playing without mana.
Yeah,
It's like
3-1-0 on Slark.
Yeah, tops him way, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So his CS
I think
not
they wanted-
amazing, but
Yeah.
the gold's there.
They want to get
And
a
now
kill.
setting up on the top tower, Helm Dom completed, gonna roar out onto Bristleback, the stomp to follow as well, held in place for a long time, and you got the safe lane in from the gate. Slark has the pounce hex up as well. They'll kill him off, NKF.
His boots is in his backpack, which is kind of weird. So,
It is, yeah. For those
That-
sentry wards that he brought.
Yep. But yeah, this is a pretty important kill. And just like that, they get the tower push. Beastmaster Siege Wave. It's gonna be the first 1K net worth swinging over. You know,
Yep.
almost. Okay. There we
You
go.
gotta remember, one game win here for the Radiant, and they are upper bracket qualified. That's confirmed. We'll hand stamp of confirmation on that one.
I will take it.
And it
yeah,
actually
he's getting-
is that this Dire team is locked for the upper bracket as well. So still like some seeding stuff for who actually is the overall 1 seed.
Yep.
But they are locked upper bracket at
Dire's
4-0
top
going
tower
into this
is
one.
under attack.
Yeah, he's getting really close to his refusal right now, just about 100 something gold.
Dragon form activated down on the bot side, but full team, they're thinking about defending this one. Just keeping Slark
There we go.
here.
Refusal ready. Minute 11. Almost 12 by the time it reaches.
Shadow Poison's building up, but
Dire's
Slark just going to
middle
retreat
tower
back
is
behind the
under
tower.
attack.
Rubik not able to get a good steal. And meanwhile, in the mid, Filski rotates in with the stolen creep. Trying to bring the tower down. Force a lot of TPs and they'll just walk away from this one.
Creeping while you are sleeping.
What the
That's
hell?
for me.
It's a huge rotation forced for this Dire side. Now the 4-man smoke is they're going to make their way into the jungle. No, they're going to turn their attention towards the supports. Not really sure which way they're going.
Middle tower
Do eventually find the bristleback. Sonic Wave dropped over the top. The finger as well. Not quite enough damage, but another punch.
Great.
And now just going to loop back on the
Dire's
tier 1
bottom
tower
is
and
under attack.
will be forfeit here.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So Filski, this Helm Dom timing just feels super strong on the Beastmaster, and now building back towards the Aghanim Scepter, and it's coming soon. Tower Gold giving him a lot to work with. Finding the connection onto these Dire supports as well, the Roar. Oh, nice purge from Rubik with that stolen Dark Pact. Now Filski could be in some trouble as they drop the Magnetize on him. He's going to TP, but stunned up by the Rolling Boulder. Stolen Roar dropped over the top as well.
He's
Not
gonna
sure they
solo
really
kill his
needed the
DK.
Stolen Roar.
I think DK might die solo. So the power of the
Dire's top
refusal,
tower
but no, he
is
manages
under
to get away.
Right backed off. Yep.
So let's see what kind of timings they're looking for. Blade Mail done on Noise Spirit, that's good. How close is he to Dagon? Almost there. That's a good timing with Beastmaster. He's halfway to the Axe though, so that's a good start.
Yeah, Beastmaster is doing super well for himself.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Bristleback is about like 800 gold away from his. That's also good timing. I feel like
Yeah.
they'll probably wait for that and then, you know, smoke after. It would have been great to have like a blink on DK, but he's gone for the Maid Slayer first, which is also good. It's good against all these heroes, so.
Yeah, the Bristleback Ags is actually going to be nice to deal with this Beastmaster creep. If you get the Quills going and you find the Beastmaster and the Summons pile, you will just take all of them out, and that's a lot of the power right now of the Beast.
Yep. Until the eggs, right? So.
Until the Ags. Either way, I mean, if you're able to take down the Helm Dom creep, it's always impactful.
Yeah, it is, that's for sure. Going Shadow Blade on Slark, that's good.
Worthy Twitter.
Yeah, he's having a good game.
He's going Shadow Blade on Slark, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
Soul Rage. Right?
I guess, yeah. I'm used to seeing Diffusal straight into the Aghanims because you want to get involved
yeah.
and find the backline jumps, but
Yeah, I mean, he can do it the same way. It's just, it also fulfills the second purpose of going Soul Rage.
Radiant are scanning.
yeah, I'm just surprised it's this early. I'd expect it a little later on, but I guess Bray just sees that they're gonna have bristle problems sooner than later, so they need some way to deal.
Yeah, that's right.
Just hamstrings his ability to get in effectively, though. You need to walk up so much further, so it drags you out a little bit.
I feel like DK might die here. Yep.
Yeah, underneath the tower, Bray's got the slow on to him, hexed up. It's gonna be an easy
A lot
one
of
with the
stuns.
Finger of Death.
I think they
TPs
just
are
need to like
coming,
back
but
up. He said.
Ray should be alright. He's got the pounce away in 3 seconds. It's in the tree line. Still gonna be off the mark. Bray actually turning around and starting to hit in. The stolen roar gonna connect onto him, and now the Ags from the bristle. Perfectly done. Big thanks to the Beastmaster for giving that roar over. And now the stolen Sonic Wave. Look at the damage.
That's a buyback from Slark. He wants to fight.
Yeah, roll away. And are they able to connect onto anyone? Gonna find Shadow Demon.
Oh, the juke.
Are they even gonna find Shadow Demon? Hang on.
I think we'll get him.
He's away.
Oh,
Oh, the blink in. Oh, they didn't see him. Maybe the Kobold
What?
doesn't have vision.
what the hell?
He's away.
I mean, he doesn't
He
have
doesn't
a
have
TP though.
TP.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah.
But he's in the Roach Pit. He's gone.
That's weird. Like, Queen of Pain had her scream. She should have screamed so she can see. Wow,
Dire's bottom
that
tower
is
under
pretty bad. Like suddenly Slark dropped down. So
Radiant's middle tower
So,
is
yeah,
under
that's
attack.
buyback Slark.
yeah, he got nothing. Not even a support. Ouch.
That's a rough one, and the timing lines up so well. The end of that stolen roar,
Yeah.
because the level 1 spell
Yeah.
steal, you only have it for so long. But just combos perfectly into the bristleback Ags.
Yep. And he just popped his Dark Pact, so he just got stunned full duration with the roar, and then he just got melted by the Ags. On Bristleback.
Yeah, and what a
Ouch.
fight from Malefic? Malefic?
Sounds like Malefist's spell.
Yeah. Maybe it's capitalized like that so you don't call him Malefic.
That's funny.
It's alright. Through the mid lane, 4-man smoke. Is enough marsh.
Dire's middle
They're gonna make their way. Blink Dagger from DK. They're gonna connect onto Lion. NKF gets the impale. Starting to walk away, but only live for so long. Will be punched down. Ogre was able to TP out at least, so they just lose one, and NKF can claim he tanked the gank.
is under attack.
Space for my carry.
Yeah, tier 1 tower gonna be under threat here, and Cole
Oh,
is able to blink away before the Dragon Tail comes.
Yeah. That was really close.
I think this is the carry build that we were talking about yesterday, if you remember, with the DK. Oh, he's got Mage Slayer and now the Blink. But he's got the SNY queued up instead of 4-stepping.
Oh yeah, I think you're
Solo
right.
Roche for Filsky.
Yeah.
Just snuck in there.
Yeah, I mean that's the power of the act, right? So.
Mm-hmm. I saw his portrait up there and I didn't click on him because they were balled up in the mid lane. But Aegis into his hands. Blink Dragon Tail onto him. Beastmaster's a hard kill to find, and now the roar makes things a bit awkward. But look at the quills.
Holy sh!
Oh my
a lot of
goodness.
Yeah.
Dog with the damage. And now Filsky just gonna be dead twice or just TP? No.
It's not as simple.
They've got the root cooldown, or they've got the banishment cooldown. And
They have so many, like they had a second loss, like they lost a fight down at the river too.
yeah, those supports going down, and just Bray alive now. Which Slark will have that extended death timer next time he goes down, so it's important that he stays alive here. He's got the Shadow Blade ready, working for the BKB for Bray, but how much can he really get done is going to be a
Radiant's
question.
middle tower has fallen.
5-2-1 on Slark, but it already feels like he's going to struggle to get on top of these tanky heroes.
Yep.
And Bristle nearly done with the Bloodstone already. I say nearly, maybe not quite nearly, but it's close. Top net worth in the game. Dog's shown that he does have the damage. Down bottom. Found Earth Spirit. Hex him up and take him down.
Nice and simple.
Yeah, just feeling himself a little bit too much going far up in the lane. Had his team
Yep.
around, but not close enough to help him out with that one. Well, 3-man smoke for the Dire here. Is Bristle gonna lead the charge? Bloodstone not ready, but they're gonna find the disruption catch. NKF could be in some trouble, and it's definitely in some trouble as the Bristleback using that Aghanim Scepter to good effect. Ray
Press
hanging
E.
around undercover the Shadow Blade, and gonna go forward onto Shadow Demon as well now. Doesn't have the banishment available, so he's just gonna tick out. More over onto DK.
Good kill, good kill.
Lots of trouble, lots of damage just coming through all at once, and Bristle now in trouble. Trying to heal up, but it's not gonna be
Holy
enough.
shit. That's
Nearly
crazy
takes
damage.
down Bray.
Yeah.
As now the roll forward, looking for Filthy, double damage rune and the magnetize over the top,
Oh,
but
mistake.
the stolen Sonic Wave again!
Oh.
Magnetize trying to take heroes down, and he will find one more, but is gonna eventually pay with his life. Ends up being a 5-for-3 trade with the 2 big cores on the Cole side staying alive.
He's got like 33 stacks of Essence Shift. Wow.
He fell so low too from the Bristleback,
Yeah.
just the passive with all the quills coming through.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So we were asking for close games. 22 and a half minutes in, 16 to 18, slight net worth lead.
Yeah. I like this. They can both kill each other, you know, which makes it fun.
Yeah.
He's going for the BKB on Slark, actually. I feel like a Silver Edge will like seal Bristleback's fate for now, but they kind of managed even without it. So
Yeah, they're gonna try and kill him off again. Bray, they're hitting him
there's
from the
one
back, and now the
back.
Bristleback, it is engaged. Rolling Thunder forward. Or
oh,
rolling
he doesn't have mana.
forward and
Okay, he just got mana.
into the Shadow Dance.
I think he's dead though.
Yeah, he's
That was kind of
definitely
greedy.
dead.
That was greedy. You don't need to build stats like that. Come on.
No, definitely not. When it all started too, they just kind of chunked into the Bristleback, the back, and he got the Aghanims off. They had to
Radiant's
back
middle
off,
tower
and the
is
team
under
could just come
attack.
through. Like, this is fighting into Bristle right as the Bloodstone's completed, and he's more than happy to stand his ground and just hit into you.
Bottom tower is under attack.
By the way, you know, I didn't think about it until just now, but you see the small camp hitting Bristleback?
Yep.
Beastmaster
Breaking.
could steal one of those camps.
Still, yeah. I mean, I've always been talking about like that easy camp break. You know,
Yeah.
it's really good actually if you're able to use it right. But I'm pretty sure they move really slow, right?
I bet, yeah.
Yeah. What is the movement speed of those things?
Got to see if any spawned on the map yet.
Yeah. No, not on the map right now. It's just like a few camps, right? So.
Yeah, I wonder if you ever want to steal those, because sometimes we see Doom, like, eat a creep like that, like one of the small camps, just to have.
You know.
It can be better than, you know, having a War Stomp or something, but you are right, with the Helm Dom, it's definitely hard to use.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Rubik was in the stolen Shadow Dance there, blocking away, but now Dire, they're looking in. Rubik gonna go in and just find everybody. Disrupt gonna save him as well. He's still living through it, and Camel Farmer able to pop the BKB, taking some damage, but rolls away. They've got 2 kills, see if they can get any more. The Sonic Wave on the back will take down Earth Spirit, and now Bray in the Shadow Dance going to town with the BKB as well, but still the Quill's building up on him. He needs to get away. Bristle will turn the other way, looking for Queen of Pain, who was able to get the blink.
Yeah, they're kind of ignoring him, which is what they need to be doing. So.
Now they're going to try and turn and go back in. He still has the Bloodstone available. He's going to heal up.
Oh my god.
Takes down 1, and can Bray actually deal with him now? He's still thinking about it.
might
He
be.
wants in. Got
Probably
7
just gonna
quill
ignore him,
stacks
yeah.
on him. He's got so many.
He's dead.
One more.
I think he's
Yeah.
dead. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, that was greedy. I know you want to kill the support, but come on.
that was like as telegraphed as it gets. I thought there's no way that he can go up.
Yeah. I mean, it's correct to ignore him and like go for the other guy, but like not when you have so many full stacks on you.
Yeah, he went in with 7. Like already on him. Just takes so much damage. We did see featured in that fight, by the way, the Queen of Pain Aghanim Scepter is now online. So that's going to be an annoying resource to play around. As she did 8,500 damage. As much as the Bristle. A little bit more than the Bristle. Filsky still keeping up with the farm on the Beastmaster. Aghanim Scepter, Blink Dagger now online, and working towards an Assault Cuirass. Just about 2,000 gold away.
Scanning.
They're set up in this top corner waiting for the next Roche. It's an exactly mid-spawn, a minute 30. So it's going to be online. Hunting now. Slark able to get the D-word, but the TP's coming through. Gonna be off the mark with the Dragon Tail, but now able to connect onto him. Didn't get the BKB off, and now falling low. The Bristle back with Quill Spray.
God. It died.
It's in. And now Dog ready to just clean up. He's got the Bloodstone to heal, and Radiant side rumbling. 2 kills for Bristle. They take 3 in that engagement.
Yeah, this is kind of getting difficult right now. Slark has dropped so hard, he's like bottom net worth right there with the Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit doesn't need to do all that damage, you know, he just needs to like control the team. So
Yeah, exactly.
goddamn.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
When it all started too, he just goes for a deep D-ward without the cover of his team for Slark, so he was trying to hold on to the BKB, just expecting a save from behind, but his team wasn't in position to
Dire's
get
middle
there.
tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Goes down, but he had to use the Dark Pact immediately when he was taking the ward down. Full snatched away a rune. Able to get the blink, but now needs to try and survive. They can have another roll. Oh, wait a second, Bristle. A little bit low. Could be awkward. It'll be fine.
Let's see what token he gets. Oh, that's a good one. Paladin Sword.
Paladin Sword on Bristleback only gonna help things out for him. Meanwhile, in the top lane, DK in some trouble.
Just got cut down.
Yeah, Roshan's back up, so just leading the enemies straight towards the pit. Meanwhile, I haven't been clicking on Ogre, but he's got Midas and the pipe completed now. So as this game goes, more and more net worth to build up on Ogre. Headed towards the Solar Crest, but see what his progression is going to look like. Bristle kills off the Break Camp right as Bray was hunting for him. Now going to be slowed down. They've got the Roar Finger as well with the Disruption save. Now the Earth Spike still catching him. The Hex as well. He's got the back turn, building up the quills. Now the Bloodstone, he's full healing. He's killing everyone with these quills. The Magnetize over the top as well. Filsky to fall. Bray falling low, and he just needs to retreat under cover of the BKB. And by the skin of his teeth, Bristle surviving.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, I don't know if they have enough to kill him right now. They need the solar edge. And even then, that might not be enough.
Close. That was so close.
Yeah.
The Disruption save was perfectly timed, and then even afterwards, they still had the Earth Spike follow-up and nearly had the control to take him down.
Exactly, yeah.
The biggest thing was, as soon as the Earth Spike's over, even though you hex up the Bristle, he gets the back turn, which meant the quills started to build up before he got the Bloodstone off, so you get that extra round of healing. And honestly,
Yeah,
the
it's
Paladin
rough.
Sword came in clutch there, because some of the healing while he's hexed up might have been the difference.
Under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Cool.
They're getting a lot of TPs in. I think this Queen of Pain is dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just find one with the Sonic Wave. That's all
That's
he's
not a
gonna
good
get,
trade,
though.
though. That's a lot of
No,
gold for
he
the
just-
Dead Demon, but
I don't think he
No, they
expected
just
them
lose
to be in the
Roche,
Roche
yeah.
pit there.
yeah.
You know, they just kind of run north to where he blinked by that Lotus Pool. And now you're gonna have an Aegis on the Bristleback. He's hard enough to kill the once. Gonna be near impossible to kill twice. And I actually really like this. You see the Rubik's got a Yule's now, and Wind Waker queued up for later on in this one. Just anything to stop the target they go on with the Roar. Slark in the mid lane, BKB forced, but still slowed up by the Shadow Demon. Demonic Purge so annoying to play against, and now the roll forward. They've got him with the Telekinesis as well.
Yeah, they've kind of lost control of the game completely. He's going for a Mage Slayer. It makes some sense, but then, I don't know, I feel like it's a bit too late for any of that now.
Yeah, Mage Slayer's a great item against Bristle, but when you're thinking about getting the new one at 35 minutes, you know, kind of begs the question of, if you didn't see the game going this way, what's actually changed to make you need it just now?
Yeah.
Queen of Pain on the bot side, magnetize into him, but actually kick the Queen away.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're not going to have the magnetize to work with.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Still 3.5 minutes on the Aegis.
Shiva's done on North Spirit. They're hitting a lot of timings right now.
Yeah, Salt Cuirass on Bristle as well.
Nope. Ags up. Sorry, not Ags up. Like, Shiva's up, and they're just gonna take all the outer towers with the Aegis. Yeah, they're going top already.
Yeah,
and
they
he's
are
going for
on the way.
BKB now. He's going for BKB on Bristleback, just sealing their fate at this point. I don't know how they kill him.
It's gonna be accurate, right? As long as he can hold the BKB to overlap with the Silver Edge timing if it comes out from Slark. Which the Silver Edge should eventually be coming.
I don't know if the game will be a thing by that point. You know, I think they'll have lost game 1 by then.
Might be a fair take on this one.
Yep.
Gem on Art Spirit as well, so just cleaning up some of the vision around the triangle. So they do move to clean up these outer tier towers. Bristle closing in on that level 25 as well. Extra damage would be much appreciated, as he is going to look to cleave down the base.
Yep, he's got the
Got the
AC,
Rotom's banner up here as well, protect the wave. Ogre, full stacks building up, one more needed, and he will go down. Buyback immediately forced, but able to roll off the high ground. It's just Bristle left here, and he is your Aegis carrier.
They're doing a cut around, like they're just trying to cat somebody off the back.
Yeah, but
there's already a
break.
sentry
They've
save.
got the gem as well. They see Slark. He's taken down, but able to get the BKB off, just going toe-to-toe with DK. The Sonic Wave from the top doing a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough. Bristle surviving through it all, and Bray just can't do enough damage to matter. He's back up on the high ground, blinked away. They've got buybacks from a couple, and that will force this dire side away.
Okay,
They'll give up their DK, but the rest of the team escapes.
Yeah, they put a sentry down, so Slark was instantly seen. But yeah, that's a lot of buybacks. That's super costly. Is that, like, how many is that? Like 1, 2?
3 buys.
Yeah, 3 buys and 1 from the other side.
Yeah, they did buy on Shadow Demon as well to get himself back into the fight, but definitely a big win for enough Marsh here. As they still have the Aegis for another minute. Now, the timing's very tight. I actually don't think they can push with the Aegis again, because it takes so long to kill off Bristle.
Yeah.
That even if you start running there now, yeah.
They'll just farm it up. Keep some lanes pushed out. Oh, that's a
Will
good catch. Doesn't have BKB.
They block the pounce as well.
I think he's just...
Need some more
He might be dead.
quells.
I think he might be dead, yeah.
Diffusal, yep. Silenced and taken down.
Dies to an auto attack. That's funny.
Well, now you definitely can push. No Slark for 73, and he's got no buyback.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, that was kind of greedy. They're going for the top lane, the easier
Radiant's top tower.
tower.
Yeah, the tower already
have-
low. It is level 25 on the bristle, so he's hitting for a hefty 400
Oh.
damage.
That's cool. You see that? He kicked away the siege, but it still goes back in, unfortunately.
Up on the top side, a little nonsense. A couple of heroes have DP'd back to deal with the Radiant push.
Yep. I think he's
Just
gonna
trying
get
to run away. The
back.
pounce to hold Beastmaster back and throws himself up to the high ground. Able to run away. Still trying to take down this pesky Beastmaster, and they will find him.
Dire's top tower.
Meanwhile, the heroes left behind on the top side are able to escape.
They got the racks.
And now 90 seconds, no Beastmaster, no buyback.
Yep.
So just trading heroes. Different heroes, same situation. Ready to
Not
run
even
down the mid
trading,
lane.
like just losing a second hero, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
And there's your BKB on the bristleback.
Worthy tribute.
Ready to
Yeah,
walk
I
up
don't-
with safety.
He's got his level 25 too. He's super strong.
Yep.
Look at the damage he's dealing.
Oh, it's tremendous. Just gonna run in, looking for the Lion. NKF, the Quill's building up onto him. The Hex to hold him back for now, but no qualms about diving the tier 4 towers. Enough Marsh take one down. They did lose their Rubik elsewhere on the map.
BKB
Bray
really?
now trying to go forward. BKB and the Shadow Dance overlapping, but he's just not able to get anything done. Now back behind the tier 4s and low on the resources.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Mage Slayer completed for the Slark, so able to take some of that cold spray damage away, but the Bloodstone still healing him up. Cole has to pop the BKB to keep himself safe. These heroes are going to have to go back all the way to the fountain, otherwise Bray went the other way and now starting to take low, and he'll be taken
dead.
down.
I think that's it.
Yeah, 80 seconds, no buy on Slark.
Ooh, the second force
Just
fight.
one
That's
after
gotta
the
hurt.
other after the other. Bristle starting to fall a bit low, no Aegis to work with, but without the Slark alive, he just feels perfectly secure. One melee rack standing between mega creeps. But still going to be forced back for now. Enough marshes. They'll look to turn and reset. Now they've got the Dragon Tail connection. Queen of Pain in some trouble. Silenced up as well. Camel Farmer found the connection. Takedown Cole. He does have a buyback available, but it's just him against the world. As the supports are going down, buyback will be committed.
Radiant's bottom.
These heroes back up to full HP. Mega Creeps already in hand.
Radiant's middle tower.
Enough Marsh. They don't even need to back out. They're going to go back in just one more time. Looking to close out this game. Number 1. Cole goes down again. That'll be it. Not calling the GG now, but their entire team going to be dead with no buyback. And the base will be soon to fall regardless. GG comes
There we
through.
go. Yeah, I feel like that one walk-in on mid where they try to build up stacks on Bristleback was kind of where they threw it. They had a good, like, not a lead, I would say, but they had a hold, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it was a very even game up to that point, and from there it was just
Yeah.
a downward spiral. It really was, like,
Pretty-
after that one misconnection in the mid, they never really had another good situation happen. It was just
That's right.
problem after problem.
Yeah, and he was like confused between his items that he had to make, and I mean, I like the Maid Slayer, but I think Soul Reg would have dealt with the problem before that. But I don't know.
My big problem with
It's
the
hard
Mage
to tell,
Slayer is if
right?
you want to go for the Mage Slayer build, you either don't go Diffusal and you go early Mage Slayer, or you go Diffusal Mage Slayer, you don't get the early Shadow Blade, and you build Silver Edge later when you need it. But he just went all
Exactly,
these
yeah.
small items and never really found the opportunity yet. Like, you wanted to go
Exactly, yeah.
every build almost. Like, if you want to
Yeah.
go Diffusal, you could go Diffusal Ags and pick off the backlines.
Yeah.
But he couldn't make
Even
it
if he
happen.
went, yeah, even if he went Soul Reg, there's always a save of the Shadow Demon, right? So it does make it difficult for sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But alright, yeah, cap it off with a 21-4 Bristleback game. And, you know, Cole equals Guts. If they lose the next one, we do get into potentially interesting scenario. Don't have any results from the other game yet, so, you know, have to hold that thought. But, like I was saying before, one win, they're guaranteed. Getting 0-2'd and things get interesting. Things get dicey. But all right, we will throw it to a break one more time. We'll be back for game 2, Cool Equals Guts from Berserk against Enough Marsh. Stick around. We'll see you in just a few.
Got drunk off your life, and I lost myself again. You hit just like a drug. This time I won't let you in. You're playing with fire. No, I didn't I'm the prey, but this time I won't collapse like I did yesterday. You broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give it, I can't give it, I won't give it this time. You broke my heart once again. With your breath and your bad for me. I can't give it, I can't give it. I've already run with the wolves. Far from the light of the day. I can't go back to you, I'm stronger today. Been to the dark side, I don't know. So if you wanna shoot far away, I won't go back to you. I'm stronger, I'm stronger, I'm stronger today. I'm stronger today. Tú tienes la pócima para enloquecerme, pero voy a draw the line. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. Sé que como un trofeo quieres tenerme, pero I don't need no one. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. No, 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 baby, no, 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 no setbacks. No, 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 baby, no, 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 this time. You broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give it, I can't give it, I won't give it this time. You broke my heart once again. With your breath and your bad for me. I can't give it, I can't give it. I've already run with the wolves. Far from smile and you started to make your way through. The crowd, it grew so loud, you and I didn't even care. I never wanna get used to the sound you whispering in my ear. I've loved you since I met you. Did I ever tell you that? I tried to push you out, you pull in. I fell hard so fast. There you were on the other side of the room. Place was filled, but all I could see was you. You're magnetic, captivating, and you know it's true. Sent a smile and you started to make your way through. The crowd, it grew so loud, you and I didn't even care. I never wanna get used to the sound you whispering in my ear. I've loved you since I met you. Did I ever tell you that? I tried to push you out, you pull in. I fell hard so fast.
All right, we've got the draft for game 2 already, so we're actually going to be staying on schedule for today. You know, budgeting an extra half hour to these series is proven to be more than enough. I say that we're going to get, you know, some 75-minute game now, and it's going to throw everything off, but that's Dota, that's life. So things are coming down to it, by the way. I mean, I feel like because there's not a great spot to talk about the playoffs, I'm going to continue doing it here. Even though, you know, teams watching this back will already know, and, you know, people watching, who knows if you care. But I care. I think it's interesting. So, it is coming down to the wire, because I was checking in on the cast of the other game, which right now is going on at twitch.tv/thickpog. THICCPOOG. Go check that one out in parallel. But I was checking on that stream, and Wilted Roses did win game 1 in that best of 3. And actually, did they win game 2? I see the results have come through as a 2-0, so they are up to 3-3. Goal equals guts from Berserk down to 3-2. If they lose this one, they'll be tied. And interestingly enough, they'll both be 1-1 and 2-0 against Boss Up. So the tiebreak would have to be something like a head-to-head match. I'm not sure if that's actually what we do, but I am assuming that that's what the case would be. Mattior would know more. I don't want to get too ahead of myself and, you know, be dictating, but I'm excited to see if we have this, because the teams would have symmetrical records, right? 2-0 against the same teams and 1-1 against the others. As I had the draft minimized, but we had a quick pause apparently in the draft. But so that does mean it's still a win and in for Cole equals guts, but lose, and we're officially tied for the upper bracket slot. Enough Marsh still in this one, and actually, fortunately for them, this game no longer matters, right? This game, whether they lose it, they're 4-2, or they win it, or actually they're 5-1. So this game, they are guaranteed the overall 1 slot.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
With a 6-0 or 5-1 record. So we'll see if that factors into their draft at all, if they're aware of their position or what the deal's going to be.
10 seconds remaining.
I do know in some of these positions and some of these slots,
5 seconds.
it can be made quite awkward, you know, for the teams that are actually battling for position. If the team that knows they're guaranteed and already guaranteed their spot decide to go for some clowny draft and, you know, lose a game that was very winnable, like, it's just so frustrating. I've been on the other side. I've been on both sides of it, actually. where you're on this winning team, the game doesn't matter. You just want to try out some strat and see if you can pull off something fun or maybe something that you haven't played very much.
10 seconds.
But then as the team who's like biting their fingernails right now, just begging for this position, you want them to play something good and just stomp the game like they proved they can do in game 1.
What can you do?
So that's the position. I am interested if Mattior's in here or not, if he could elaborate on what the position we would be in, what the tiebreak would look like if we do see a tie at 3-3 for this second upper bracket slot. But we will figure that one out if the time does indeed come. For now, we've got the draft here of game number 2. It's going to be the last Group B matchup for the night. This is the group with just 4 teams in it instead of 5, and that's where all this playoff shenanigans is coming from. But because of that, this is the last ongoing best of 2 in Group B for the night. And it's closing out with implications. After this one, do make sure you're sticking around because we will be over to Group A for the third BO2 over there. Haven't been keeping an eye on it from here, but we will be keeping an eye on as soon as this series is over. We'll be headed that way for Eternal Kings versus whoever was on my schedule. I'm awful. That'll be Eternal Kings versus the good Twink Hunters, I think. That sounds right to me.
Team ban. Radiant team ban.
Good Twink Hunting, that's the team name. And here you go, enough marsh. The Enchantress slips through the pool. They'll take it
10
first.
seconds remaining.
Enchantress has to be one of the more annoying heroes to play against, I think.
5
This
seconds
hero
remaining.
is actually awful to play against. It does so much from minute 0 in the game. In lane, you just have this pesky damage. The Nature's Attendance is so strong. And later on, you can, transition into more of a carry with the Impetus build. Untouchable, always annoying, and they're going to follow it up with the Luna, which, again, very strong. If they want to run this lane duo, Ench Luna, it's a pretty nice one. Nature's Attendance providing enough heal, so it allows Luna to be aggressive throughout the laning phase.
Remaining.
But Enchantress also has the potential to run mid if Luna wants to go, earlier into the jungle. Enchantress can bring a creep mid and play for rune control that way as well. So, lots of flex coming through this enough marsh start to the draft.
Yep.
I like the position they've carved out. Hey, Tool, you're back.
Yep.
You got to
I
miss
like
my
this.
rant on the playoff position stuff, so you're safe.
Maybe it's good I didn't hear that, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Mars, that's good. Always like me some Mars gameplay.
I was just talking now about how Enchantress is probably the most annoying hero to play against.
Yeah, she's pretty annoying, and I don't know if this guy's an Ench player, but she can become like so dangerous later on in the game.
5 seconds remaining.
We've
It
seen a
really
lot
is
of
like
pro games,
all
right?
3 phases, yeah.
Yeah, she's always strong. Hard to kill, deals a lot of damage at certain points. Great at laning, good
Yeah.
at ganking with, especially the siege wave, right? I don't know if we'll see it happen, but it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, no, I think all those things and more. And by the way, I'm deciding I'm gonna patent all 3 phases in Dota. People don't talk about it that way, but I'm now going to. I watch too much hockey, all 3 phases.
Yep. But yeah, it kind of is, right? So it makes
No, it definitely is, because it's like early on in lane, you're just this pesky hero with the Nature's Attendance and decent right click damage. But then through the mid game, you're very annoying to bring down with the Untouchable, and then late game, you transition with the Impetus, and you're just destroyer.
underrated support, considered cheese by many people. So
Yeah, we've definitely seen the hero shine in competitive for years now.
I think that there's been like so many instances where like Enchantress just does like the same damage as a carry or even more in certain team fights, right?
Yeah, it's like the support player dream, right? You get to out carry your carry later on.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
No, the first 3 picks of this Enough Marsh draft are now to me just looking very, very cohesive. Like, this is the most solid draft.
Dire team pick.
Now it's a little bit less solid of a draft.
Is it the same team that played the Pudge before? I don't
No,
think
this
so, right?
is not the same team that played the Pudge before.
Yeah, that Pudge was good. I liked it early game, but it's good. But eventually, I don't know, I felt like his team ran down, you know, so.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be. Well,
5
maybe it doesn't have to be.
seconds
I want to say it might be like core Pudge if you want to put off lane Pudge or something, but
That is also possible,
Dire
yeah.
team banned.
Ooh, that is interesting. Medusa.
it's such a weird spot. I just want to go back to the Pudge. It's such a weird spot to pick Pudge in, right? Because you don't need a save hero.
Yep.
So you're not looking for something like that. And if you are just picking it as a support, or even a core, like if you're picking it like blind into you don't know what the matchup's going to be,
Yep.
aren't there just better
Either third.
heroes in
5
either
seconds
role?
remaining.
Yeah, that's right.
Radiant team banned.
You could also pick it a bit in advance, you know? It doesn't really hurt. You're planning to play something.
Yeah, I just feel like if you're picking it as your off laner into you don't know what lane matchup it's gonna have, there's just any other stable off lane here, like say Centaur, right? It just does not the same thing, but your lane is just more stable and you still are cohesive with the Luna Earth Spirit draft. And then if you're picking it as a support, I feel like you're just spoiled for choice. And also you want something with a more reliable stun when you have Enchantress as your other duo.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Let's see what
remaining.
it's gonna be. This will just tell us the state of the game. But yeah, most likely gonna be an offlaner, right? For Radiant.
Yeah, I would assume so, and it's going to be the last pick mid coming out of
Yep.
Cole equals Guts.
Yep.
Looking to pick up their first win of the day after winning their first best of 2 yesterday 2-0.
Yep.
That's not true. That's immediately not true. I've been talking about it. They won the first game we covered with them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying yes because I don't keep track of that shit. So
Yeah,
I feel like they need to.
I gotta be careful because my brain just went like, oh yeah, they need a win. Yeah, they won their first one. They split their first series 1-1. It's all good.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like they need somebody that fights early. It's a lot of good team fight right now. I like Morris with Snapfire a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Medusa is also good. You might just get stoned without even noticing it, you know, if you're inside the arena. That's funny. Wait, does it count? I think it counts. I think it counts, yeah.
It would, yeah.
You gotta face away.
That's right. So who do we see coming out of the mid lane? We've got they could go with the Void Spirit, they could go with Invoker.
Yeah. The Storm. Oh, Storm's banned. Never mind.
Yeah.
10 seconds
Yeah, Void is
remaining.
good. What has he played? He's played the Puck? No, Puck is also banned.
I think this could just be like Invoker game.
Yeah,
Radiant
Invoker's
team
fine.
pick.
Void Spirit's also good.
Oh, they go
Oh,
with Timber Saw.
though.
Okay.
Okay.
I like
That's
it.
also good, like, in terms of team fight. Yeah. And there's, like, two cores that are, like, Strength, Void Spirit, and Pudge. It's
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, and you get through
And
the
they're-
Enchantress too. Like this isn't a draft
Yeah.
that struggles to kill the Ench at any point.
That's right.
Uh,
That's right,
10
yeah.
seconds
Not a lot of
remaining.
priority put on like killing the 5, but it's just another like added thing that Timber will have a good lane
5
against Earth
seconds
Spirit, and then you have a
Yep.
lot of magic burst against these cores.
That's true. And I'm sure they're gonna pick, like, a Strength offlaner, too, so... It kind of, like, helps with that, too.
I mean, yeah, what's your idea here? Darkseer.
Yeah, there we go.
Select your hero.
That's...
So this is your Medusa counter. This is the idea. Is we're just gonna make an illusion of the Medusa, and she can kill her team.
Yep.
Because looking at it, while they don't have a lot of like mana drain any ability, like it's just not gonna happen. Neither does the Dire, and they're gonna struggle to kill off the Medusa illusion. You might be looking at like getting a Dagon on the Ogre or something later on in the game to just insta kill the illusion.
That Snapfire set is insane. That's wild.
The lizard is
salamander
ginormous.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge, yeah. It's, like, much larger than the model You know, and like you can see that Snapfire, like the grandma, she's inside the shield. You know, when he spins the shield,
Just
she's
completely
inside,
hidden, yeah.
yeah. Like, let's see if he get a spin it. Yeah, he's gonna spin it now, right? Like, just watch this. Okay, no, he's gotta put it down again.
It's actually like Warlock, how in the portrait mode, after you play a game,
Yeah.
right? The Warlock
Yeah,
is,
here it is. I think he's gonna spin it now, right? After he puts it down. After this animation. I don't know if you'll have enough time. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see that? Look at that shit.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Yeah. Right there.
But yeah, it's like the Warlock, how in the post-game screen, the hero's so tiny
right.
because the golem takes up all the space.
Exactly, yeah. Or like if you're playing Razor and you're in the front, like how Darkseer is right now, you will be above the screen. Like he's really tall. Right? So I think the same applies to Shadow Fiend as well. So
That's a good thing Darkseer's a short hero, you know, you just
yeah, no.
fit right in.
He's got some good voice lines. Much like your head, something lacks a point. Your skill lacks a point or some shit, I don't know. Yeah. He's like a
Yeah, the
pointy head
Darkseer
guy, right?
lines are
So,
good.
yeah.
He is. So alright, some smoke on smoke action to get game 2 underway. Cole's gonna break. Oh, the hook! They found
Oh,
him!
there we go. Yeah.
He's just dead.
That's not the start you need, and it goes to your carry. That's perfect. Is he gonna do this again, like the other Pudge?
Different players, same hero, same result. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think they might actually. They're preparing to get this round. Yeah.
He doesn't have the second smoke though.
Yeah, he doesn't need a smoke if he just land the hook, right? I feel
That's
like they
right.
do need vision though. Okay, I guess he's trying to do it again. He's hiding on this side. Yeah, we gotta put a
Yeah,
ward
got the
down.
ward on the bot side.
Yep.
The sentry actually missed as well, by the way. NKF put one in the mid, but it's
Yeah,
not going to
it's
get
really
the observer.
close. Yeah, really close. Okay, let's see if he shows himself. He needs some vision, I'm sure.
Yeah, headed down towards bot,
The battle begins.
and now he's going to step into the ward. We'll manage the rune, so it's 3
Yeah,
bounties to
great.
1.
Yeah.
And all that on top of the first blood, so they're going to be going into the start of the game with a 1,000 gold advantage, flesh heap stack.
Yep.
I will say,
That's good.
not a very strong lane at all on the top side, the Darkseer Pudge. Pudge
Yeah,
just
yeah,
really
that's-
isn't going to contribute to that one.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like in laning, Darkseer's not that good, but later on, yeah, he does do some useful shit. But it depends, you know, if he gets a good hook with like a blood grenade and you know, the ion shell, right? That's a lot of damage. Look at that right there. Yeah, you cannot do that to a ogre without magic damage. So
Yeah. Still, I do feel like this lane might be have Pudge cut the wave one once they hit like level 2 or 3.
that's right. Yeah,
Like I think you, yeah, and they're already
Yeah.
gonna start. Yeah.
it's not a problem. Yeah, it's
And
good.
they found a hook. Hang
you go.
on. I mean, this is not how this is supposed to go. But Ogre in some trouble. He's just gonna TP and click. Oh, it's enough.
Oh no! Yeah, that's the last
Wow.
hit.
That
77
was
damage.
so barely.
Yep. This is not good for Medusa. She's got to tank a wave, no support. She's got to walk over. Is he gonna buy a smoke for this? I don't know. No, he's
I
just
think he
walking
probably
over.
won't. He'll just walk. Yeah.
Ouch.
That is not how you want the game to. So it is same hero,
Yeah.
different players, same
Yeah.
result.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've noticed that like when people pick like Pudge, they just don't expect.
You
know.
hit another hook, it looks like, up in the top
Yeah.
side. Deuce is trapped in the trees. She actually
She's dead,
can't
she's
move.
dead.
And she's
She's
no
dead.
Quelling Blade, yeah. Mango to try, but it's not enough.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like people don't like know how to play against Pudge, and, like at least in these kind of like this is not professional, but it's like you know what I'm saying, right? These leagues.
Yeah. No, I
They
mean,
kind of struggle.
we got some hook magnets apparently in Lads
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah. I think he's dead here though.
Yeah, slowed down. Well,
No, it's
it's just level 1 on the Ogre, so he actually doesn't have any abilities. So things are a little rough for the underleveled Ogre.
Yep.
This is not how you drew it up, though. This is not how the lane's supposed to go. Is another hook under the tower, but this time a big creep wave coming in, so not gonna have any help. And now Malefic got run down low. But this is a Darkseer lane that really should have been cutting the wave and just trying to find creeps. Now, tremendous pressure here. Pudge set up for another round of the hook. Again, creeps under the tower.
Yeah, I think he might get the hook on Berserk here. Yeah.
This time he's gonna dodge it. There you go.
Good sidestep. Yeah.
Turned off the electromagnet for that one.
But he's okay right now. It's a three heaps. We got the Lotus on Ogre. Should probably pass it over to Dusa.
No, I mean, that top lane just went about infinitely better than it should have been. Oh, another hook.
Yep.
Dragging back.
Oh,
this
he's level
time,
2 now.
Level 2 on the Ogre. He's got 2 points in the Ignite, point in the Fire Blast. Blood grenades to slow him down. Pudge getting run down underneath the tower. He's gonna be fine.
Oh. Holy shit.
Luna dies elsewhere, but now blood grenade to punt through. Darkseer, vacuum as well. The Deuce is so low. Find the ones. The double kill is gonna have an empty top lane for a bit.
Yeah. That is funny.
And it was 1-for-1 on the bot lane as well. Luna goes down, but they do get the return kill.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Big wave coming in, so Luna's gonna miss a little bit, but not the most. Yeah, not too many heroes can make the all 4 heroes die out of the top lane thing.
Yeah.
But the Ignite was more than enough, and... You know, here's part of the problem too. Darkseer's in some trouble. He's gonna be... Oh, he dodges the spell. Okay. Just fine. And now Ogre's gonna go down. But what I was gonna say is, because they did so well in the early level, Darkseer doesn't want to cut the wave anymore, but walking up there showed that it's really risky for Darkseer to continue playing this lane normally. Like, the idea originally was just gonna be to cut waves so you don't have to play into Dusa. And look at the damage to come through. Enough could be in trouble.
Yep.
There's another snake coming up in 1 second, and now he's inside of the wave. Deuce is looking for the opportunity. Gonna find the damage. Is just away. Yeah, it is just a struggle up there. Out of the mid lane, Earth Spirit. Closing in on that level 6. As is the Timbersaw. Both of them just need to finish up this wave, as Cole gonna get his first. We'll see how early either of these heroes wants to make the rotation now that they both have the ults available.
Yep. A lot of kills happening everywhere. Even top is close. Oh, he's dead, yeah.
BP coming through from the Earth Spirit.
Return kill.
Magnetizes out, not gonna connect onto Dusa.
That's kind of weird. I don't think he needed to, but I guess he can
if he
just
found
use
it on
farm.
Dusa, they would have had the kill. Could have gone more.
It's a good start. He's got his orange charge.
Yeah, it's an important one. Down bottom, they were looking for Filsky. So by the way, the Earth Spirit rotation does cost him the power rune as Cole bottles up the shield.
Great
6
rune.
minutes. I actually am not sure how good of a rune this is on Timber, specifically early on. Because he's so tanky, I don't know if they can really kill him regardless.
I mean, it just like kind of secures his tankiness, you know what I'm saying? It just sucks that he lost his siege wave right before that happened, like the siege cart, the cart wave.
Yeah. Oh, if they wanted to bring like pressure to the mid, it would be a tremendous rune. But in terms of like looking for a gank, you can see he just pops the shield rune now and is gonna use it to like cut some creeps and pressure the tower instead.
Yep.
But if he had found like a haste rune or something, he would be shot like a cannon out of the mid and just go to make a play.
That is true, yeah. It's not an active rune, but it kind of helps you do exactly what he's doing right now, so. Oh, he's still TPing.
TP's coming through the top
weird.
side.
I think Enchantress might die here. Ooh,
Yep,
Jesus
she's gonna
Christ.
try with the spirits, and the heal is coming. The surge as well. Enough
Wait,
gonna
are they gonna
TP
settle
straight
for
away.
this guy instead? Oh,
It's nice quick TP from him. Now they're looking for the connection onto Pudge instead. A little bit tanky on the Pudge, but one more round of the Whirling Death takes him out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Level 4. That's a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm. Enchantress is running around with the ogre creep, trying to slam people with it.
Ogre fighting
That
versus
one's not
ogre,
gonna
right?
happen. Is
Yeah.
down bottom, Camel Farmer with the rotation, able to connect on to Filsky. Takes
You know
down
that's
the
an
Mars.
ogre fighting it's an ogre, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
this is
but
like
if
just a normal
the Ogre
ogre.
Magi
Yeah.
was level 1, they'd be about the same.
Yep. But
Illusion
he's got
Rune
two
for the
heads,
ES.
right?
Is under attack.
Starting to fall a bit low, and need to be careful here. He doesn't have the roll.
He's got illusion, right? Yeah.
We're gonna turn things around with the Magnetized. NKF falling low. Look at the damage coming through. Camel Farmer, he's okay and able to roll to safety. Magnetized did take the Grandma back. And Cole will just retreat under the safety of his tower. It's hard for
funny.
Earth Spirit to go in just because he takes so much damage from these Whirling Deaths.
That's right, yeah.
Just a bit awkward. But the hook,
Oh,
gonna
beautiful.
find him. There's no
beautiful
dismember. He's able to Timber Chain up to the high ground.
hook. Beautiful hook, but yeah, no disable.
Radiant are scanning.
Cole, down to the low ground. The boulder gonna miss. Don't think it would have had the damage because he's got the raindrops on Cole.
Yep.
Dire are scanning. Dire's top
Well,
tower
Luna,
is
5,200
under
net worth now. Haven't been looking bottom, and she's got a kill, a couple of assists, and lots of farm to her name.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yep.
under attack.
That's dream life for a
Dire's
carry,
top tower
right?
is under attack.
And I gotta say, I like this Luna build more than we've been seeing previously. Up top lane, Darkseer. Gonna go down.
Oh. Yeah, that's
They
a
brought
gank
Timber.
from, yep. He
But just to
deals
go
way
back
too
to the
much
Luna,
damage.
Middle tower
I like this build up a lot more than we've been seeing because I've seen a lot of, over the last day or two, the Dragon Lance and the Mask of Madness.
Yep.
I really do feel
It's
like
good.
you have to commit to one or the other, you know, and
Yep.
get the Manta style on, you know, earlier after that first item, and we see exactly what we're going for this game. It's the Yasha. Gonna come out shortly. Out in the
think
mid,
he
Cole,
might be dead
magnetized
here.
up. Surge forward
Unless-
enough. Not able to get anything onto him, and now the arena. Well, able to roll out of it, and the hook back as well this time.
Oh.
Oh no, still no dismember. Level 5.5 on the Pudge.
He might still
He's
die.
still
yeah.
gonna go down.
Ouch.
Radiant's top tower is
This
under
5
attack.
flesh heap stacks for the Pudge.
Yep. Almost level 6. Yeah, that didn't go as planned.
No.
He kind of like walked in between. This is like one of the cases where blocking the hook is not a good idea. I don't think that was his intention though, so.
Yeah, it just gets clipped out of the arena. It's so easy to just laser focus on everything that's going on inside the arena.
Yep.
You forget that Pudge exists and can pull you away. Looking for the hook now. He does have Dismember down bottom. But Cole playing pretty close to the tower, and right now has a creep wave between him and the Pudge.
Look at the way he's
He knows
walking.
what's going on. Yeah, he
Yeah.
knows. He's got
That's
the team
funny, but
behind
they
him
ha-
as well. They've got Eclipse, but Luna does need to be careful.
He doesn't have a TP, but he has like the hook onto the high ground, yeah.
Luna just gonna walk up to the tower here, see if they're able to engage or what the idea is gonna be.
That's slow.
Looks like the
That's
tower's
slow.
just gonna
That's
fall. They're whittling the Luna. Now the Eclipse to come through, but the damage from Timber Touch there, the spear as well. Not gonna have enough, and Cole, he's living off to the
Oh.
side. The Mortimer's Kiss is raining down. The hook takes him out.
That is funny.
And
Spare that
Enchantress
shit.
being annoying, but will get taken down at the end of it.
Trying to pull away the wave.
That's so annoying if you're Timber. You feel like you've just escaped, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden the hook
I mean-
comes through and ruins your day.
I mean, he was kind of greedy. I think he showed himself too for a second.
Mm.
You know, he was going back in because he was like, "Yo, I can just put another Q in." It's daytime, right? I think he saw him actually.
Dire's
Yeah, he
middle
probably
tower
did.
is
You're
under
right.
attack.
If it was a blind hook, that's pretty cool.
Tower is under attack.
Earth Spirit
But, I mean,
follows up double damage.
I would have done the same. I would have gone back in. Just like that, they lose Morse.
More hooks connecting.
Yeah,
Now's
he's-
when I really need the stat, like hooks thrown versus hooks connected, right?
Yeah, he's doing good. I feel like the past Pudge and this one are doing pretty good. They're doing their job, so.
Yeah, his
I think
percentage has to be very nice.
Yeah, the past one I think had more heaps by then, but yep, they see a stack. Is Luna gonna come over? I don't know. She's kind of far.
Up on the top side, smoke converging onto the Darkseer. He gets the surge off with the fire blast. Gonna hold him in place. Enough, not gonna live through that one. The whirling death puts him in the grave.
Yep.
And Medusa immediately TP's down bottom, ready to take those stacks.
Put knobs behind. I think they're gonna give up the mid tower unless they have a fortify.
They are bringing heroes over from the triangle side. Hook brings NKF over, but that's kind of the direction the team's coming from. NKF living through it, and Camel Farmer finds the Magnetize, has the double damage, and now gonna activate it, but he's starting to fall low, in a little bit of trouble as the Mortimer's Kisses run down the arena, catches on to 2 as well. Malefic looking for the Dismember, but stuck inside the arena. The wall holds heroes back, but they'll run through it to find the extra kill onto Pudge. Darkseer just gonna bring those illusions as they head towards the mid lane. He wants to finish off the tier 1 tower. NKF needs to be a bit careful. Don't die to this Medusa illusion.
I think he's just gonna get it denied.
Yep, he's gonna turn it around and ready to deny that tier 1 tower.
Is he doing it? Not yet.
Radiant's bottom
Oh, he's doing it
tower
now.
is under attack.
There it goes.
Dire's middle tower has been
In the meantime, the rest of his team set to take down the tier 1 tower bottom, and without the wall, there's no desire to contest this one.
He died for that. He went to scout the power room, I guess.
Yeah, he just hung around on no HP, is what it seems.
Yep.
Oh, you'll never guess what Ogre has queued up after the Glimmer. I have the biggest of brains.
Oh, that's funny.
It's accurate. I mean, it's 100% accurate.
Yeah, yeah, you kind of did predict it, so.
No, it's such a great solution to the Darkseer. We've seen it picked up in games where you do have hard-to-kill illusions, or very valuable illusions. Even heroes like the Luna, that are more killable than the Duce Illu. It can just make sense to try and get a Dagon to deal with it.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
generally you get it on heroes that the Dagon is more natural or more valuable. You know, someone who gets the spell lifesteal or whatever. But they just don't have that hero on the Dire.
Yep.
Like, you don't want your Timber to be the one getting a Dagon to deal with the wall illusion. You want him to be playing his own game.
Ogre is still one of those heroes because he's got his ultimate, right? Multicast.
Yeah, but you're never going for more than the level 1 Dagon. It's just the illusion clear.
Yeah. It's kind of like Queen of Pain and Nyx Assassin recently. They have like stuff that helps them with casting that item, so.
Yeah, you can even see some of the magic damage focused mid lanes. Like if you think like if you have a Void Spirit or something, he always has the option to go for that style build. Aghanim's and a +1 Dagon to just kill off the illusion. Smoke up from the Dire here. They're just, for now, hanging around the mid lane. Earth Spirit, not the easiest target for them to take, but he was headed towards the power room top. Smoke breaks on Darkseer, and it looks like this one just going to be for naught as they continue to hang around mid. Game has certainly slowed down the last couple of minutes as both Dusa and Luna are content to just get their farm up. Medusa working towards the butterfly. Luna actually already has the Chrysalis. There's some tempo coming through from Dogical. We'll go with Dodge. It's off logical, right? So that's the...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Enchantress, by the way, just going the, scaling build from minute 0, right? Dragonlance on top of the power treads and building towards an early Hurricane Pike.
Yep.
Looking for the kill connection onto NKF, but the arena gonna block the last of the impetus, and now Gonna catch on to 2. They're gonna turn their attention towards the Darkseer as the Mortimer's Kisses bring him down. Enchantress not long for this world either, as the magic damage there to burst her out.
Yeah, we see it there. The arena with Ignite and the Kisses going. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, and you've got the Timbersaw for support on the back as well.
Yep. And he's
So
got
you're not
the...
gonna be that unhappy to lose your Darkseer and Enchantress. Like, they go for this deep play, doesn't work out. It is what it is.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Luna's farming bottom, and you're kind of okay. Oh, in the mid, you'll be a lot more unhappy if you lose this hero, though, as he's gonna run straight into 4. Lots of trouble for Camel Farmer as they're able to chain him up with the cookie and take him down.
That's a consolation prize, but I don't know.
Logical in on the backlines with the Eclipse. They got the Dismember on Tefilski as well. There's no arena to work with, but Luna's starting to fall low. There's no BKB, and she's just going to be speared up, taken down. Cole still pumping in the damage from off to the side, taking impetus hits. The last one, it doesn't look like it'll be enough.
Okay. God damn, that's a lot of damage, but yeah.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, that was not... I don't know. I feel like he should probably not have gone in. Yeah.
Gotta be off the mark on the hook.
Yeah.
But no,
I mean,
you're
I don't know
right.
if...
He does get that first kill with the Eclipse, but...
Yeah.
Without the BKB, there's a lot of damage they can just turn and pump into him.
Mm-hmm. And even if you got the hook there on Medusa, I think that would have been something where he dies, because she has all her spells and full mana, so...
Yeah, it would have been a scary situation to be in if you're Pudge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Enchantress looking for the D ward in the middle of the squad. And the Ignite's gonna come through. They land onto Pudge as well. Is on the low ground, and oh, he missed the saving hook. And still running away the mechanism to bail him out. Oh my goodness. That really is that 50-50 nature of Pudge. You hit the hooks to get big kills, and then you miss the one on a stun target.
That's how life can be, huh?
Caught in 4K, Malefic, you know?
Yep.
The good comes with the bad.
Yeah, this broadcast to a lot of people, too. Nice.
Clip it and ship it. That's it. Dust your hands.
Yeah. Don't Google Malefic Pudge, something like that, you know? That's a Twitch chat response.
That's right.
But I mean, he's had a lot of good hooks this game. And it's still his team's still like doing okay, just because Luna's like such a big factor. I think she's the one actually making like 2K above. So,
Malefic.
Oh no.
Just farming up a camp, but gonna be spotted. He's gonna tank the gank. This is a big smoke rotation coming through the jungle.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, could have been a lot worse.
Oh, it looks like it's bad positioning, but ultimately they had a ward there, and he tanks the entire smoke gank, gets his Luna out. If he's not standing there, they 100% converge on Luna with the arena. So.
Yeah, and they don't lose the real carry. That is Enchantress. So.
That's right. Yeah, Luna working towards the BKB now, so after the Chrysalis, after that last team fight, really, she just realized, hey, I need some way out. Bilski in again. Ench on the backline, taking some damage, but able to get the heals. Yep. A little bit of a separated fight. Things getting off with the arena. It's going to be off the mark.
He's still alive. What the hell?
Yeah, they still have a wall as well, and Bilski falling low to the Magnetize. He just needs to bail out.
Oh,
Logical coming through. They've got the Eclipse. Cole starting to fall low. The Timber Chain not going to get him very far. Needs another round of the Lucent Beam, and he'll have it, but do they have the damage? Still another round of the Timber Chain? No, not enough. Now Bray doesn't have the Stone Gaze anymore, but the Mortimer's Kiss is raining down. It looks like that'll close the door.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He didn't get to
Here
drop
on the backside, Camel Farmer able to get out the side. He doesn't want to have to use it, but it might be forced here. Dodging out the Mars kit, but now the multicast. He doesn't get the window.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's the greed is bad play there. He really wanted to hold that BKB. 9-second one, but didn't anticipate getting the multicast on the Fire Blast. You take that extra 400 damage to the face.
Yeah, either like just back out or use it and ensure you get the kill, and then TP out after. Ooh, that's not good. And now they have Disperser on Medusa, which is really good.
She actually changed her mind from the Butterfly going into the Disperser.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I actually like, interestingly enough, I think this is the right idea because they don't have the Dagon up yet on Ogre. So you don't want Butterfly before the Dagon comes through. Otherwise, you are actually at risk of just killing your team every fight.
Yep. And he did have the Eagle song, and then he bought that, and then he just decided, yeah, I can just buy the Disperser instead of the Butterfly. So. Yeah,
and it's not like this is a bad item either. It's not a big concession to go back for it.
It's a great item. It can take off. I feel like it can take off. I think it can take off Ion Shell. I think. Movement speed is good.
Roshan being brought down. The blink forward. The arena is going to catch on to everybody. One BKB comes through. Dogticle in some trouble. His own BKB force, but he's already stoned. Bray just laying down the damage. See if he has enough to vacuum back into the wall. Bray falling really low. His own illusion doing so much work. And Luna's out to the side.
Luna's
back
dead,
in the pit. She needs to be careful. The Ignite taking her down.
He's dead.
She just goes down on the back of it all. It's going to be everyone dying here as NKF going to be cleaned up. The blink from Pudge able to take him down, and Cole getting run down in the trees. Needs the timber chain, needs to find the angle to hook off the mark, but not able to get out.
No, I mean, they dealt a lot of damage. That's true, but then just one buyback and they won it. That's crazy. I don't know if they can take Roche though. Let's see if they try.
No, without just Luna, well, it's so low.
Yeah, it's possible. Just break the. They gotta break it though.
They can't. They don't have anything to break it. It will be alright, it's just make sure your punch doesn't die. Okay.
Yep.
The more unfortunate thing is now your Aegis is on Earth Spirit, so you just don't have it on Luna for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna push high ground anyway. It's just about taking control of the map, so it's not the worst. So he can just play a bit more aggressive now.
Yeah, but you don't want to see Luna die again. She's your top network hero, needs to be alive to keep the farm going.
Yeah, she took a lot of damage to the BKB. And this goes back to like what we were talking about, right? Like Luna's got stoned while she was inside the arena. She should have just turned away, but then if you turn away, you cannot like turn around and hit damage, like deal damage, right? So
yeah, so it made it really awkward because the arena got onto everybody. The heroes with BKB couldn't just BKB and walk out of it because you just leave the team behind to concede the Roche. So they had this like little mental moment of like, how do we decide what do we need to do? And so you see a little delay in the BKBs coming, a little delay in like, do we go forward or back? And in that like hesitation, both of the Earth Spirit and the Luna in the BKB get caught by the Stone Gaze.
That's right. Hesitation, right?
Exactly. It's so understandable in that moment though, because if it's just your cores, like if it's just Luna, Earth Spirit get caught in the arena, you're willing to trade the BKBs to get out and re-engage, find a more favorable angle, because without the arena, you're not nearly as at risk without the BKB. Like, it's so much of, you know, the why you need the BKB this game. Like, I think it's a different story if you have more heroes that you really have this BKB for, but it's so necessary just to play around the arena this game. Like, otherwise it helps you with some of the timber damage, but it's just damage. It's not control. So Luna's still able to hit regardless.
Yep.
But anyway.
We're kind of just getting tier 2.
Yeah, Luna level 20 has the Conda now. So this is exactly the spike timing, and only thing missing is her having an Aegis.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dagon nearly done for the Ogre. Keep coming back to it, because while it doesn't sound like an impactful item, it very much is. 400 gold away. Just looking to finish it up. And another impactful item we'll be seeing to come through soon is going to be this Aghanim Scepter on Cole.
Look at this Enchantress just like zoning out 3 people.
Actually, wait, is the Ag's Timber dispellable by the enchant?
You can dispel that, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
That's just way too strong then, you know, like, come on. He bought an Axe for this
Yeah, you can't nullify it, right? Oh.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah. I don't think
that's one that I really should know.
Let me see.
I tried with the tooltip in game and it's not helpful.
Yeah, it's not. I feel like it should not be. It's just way too strong then.
Oh, they're gonna run straight into Luna. Luna gets the BKB off. There's no Aegis, but still
Oh,
standing
shit.
strong. Gonna be caught by the Stone Gaze as well. So low, but the damage Bray does have it. Able to take her down.
No Aegis, like we were talking about, right? So it makes it hard.
No, the wall is gonna miss too. There's no Dusa illusion to work with. Mars able to get
He's
himself
still
out to the
alive.
side as well. These Radiant heroes, they will escape to the south. Now trying to
going
roll
back
back in. This is ambitious. Even though he does have the Aegis, you don't have the damage coming in from Luna. How do you expect to deal with this Medusa? It's a big question. Gonna try with the Magnetize. BKB on top as well for Earth Spirit and the mana.
Oh,
it's starting to
Enchantress.
fall low for Bray. Enchantress is the real carry. They need to find the damage onto Medusa, but they're not gonna have it. She's able to get out.
Yeah.
The rolling
that was
the
weird.
roll forward. Camel Farmer is looking for the connection.
He's
And it
dead on.
might just be enough. Oh, his TP gets canceled, but it's just going to be a nuisance.
Yeah.
Oh, he's rolling
I mean, that's
forward.
weird.
Timber TP'd here.
Oh shit.
He wanted the Wisdom Rune. He got greedy.
Yep. That's funny.
Oh,
I don't know if you
goodness.
noticed that, but like, Darkseer didn't use his mechanism, his wand, or his pipe. I feel like he could have probably survived or like delayed it, or at least helped his team, you know. But
Yeah, the entire
That's
kit
weird.
just didn't come through. The wall was off the mark on Dusa.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I think it was fine until he just went and died for the Wisdom Rune just now. So that's kind of greedy, for sure.
I can't believe they tried to turn that fight around without Luna.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
yeah,
this,
they just
this
turned
is your
around.
hero that has all of the net worth on your team. I mean,
Yep.
she is 2 items ahead of any other hero on the team.
At that point, not anymore, right? Look at her now.
No, not like 20k versus 12.
No,
I mean,
like
I mean
19.
on her team. No, I mean on her team.
Oh, on her team. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, but
No,
they
that's,
still
that's
have a
what I meant,
lot
like,
of
she was dead and they tried to go in and kill off heroes anyway, but she's
Yeah.
so much damage.
That's true.
It's hard to go
She
without.
did. She just killed Timbersaw pretty easy, but after that she just died. So it's not the best.
Well, yeah, it started off when Luna went in and just broke the smoke under a like low ground, pretty weird position, just
Yeah,
very
it was
far
kinda
forward.
strange. Yep.
My game is once again unhappy today. I don't know what's going on. Need a ball cleaning. Pop the BKBs, Magnetize to come through. Filski's able to get the arena off before he goes down, but he will indeed fall. Pudge gets the kisses raining down on top of him, and the wall again a bit awkwardly placed. Luna's into the backline with the Eclipse Prey, almost out of mana already, but the attention's going to be turned on the Timber instead as Cole falling low. The Ags, they're able to kill him through. That's
They're
4
chasing, they're
heroes
chasing.
dead.
I think
Ray
they're still
manages the
chasing
TP.
him. Aw. That was a pretty good fight actually.
Yeah, that was again awkward from the Darkseer, but this time they still had Luna flanking on the backside, and it works out
Yep.
pretty well as she puts the damage.
Yep. She should not be part of the like the whole arena stone combination, you know? Then
Yeah.
she's fine.
Dire's middle tower has
And they
fallen.
actually would have had the damage to kill off Dusa. Like they just weren't tracking the mana that well,
Yep.
because the call
she
was
just-
immediately to ignore Dusa, kill the team. But
Yep.
Dusa was running around on like 200 mana.
Yeah. I mean, I think they would have tried to kill her, but then she was just far away. She just ran off. Kind of fast. Disperser.
Yeah.
If they saw, like, I'm sure they saw her, but they were just killing the other people, and if they could catch up to her, I'm sure they would have killed her, but
Right.
she got to escape. She's pretty fast, actually. 457, but Disperser. Crazy.
All right, Dagon is officially done. For
Let's go.
Ogre, Big Daddy Fade.
Yep. Just,
Snap Fire
easy
just gonna get
pick-off.
picked off.
Dire's
Yeah,
bottom
NKF
tower is under attack.
goes down.
He's going for those side next. Good item. Phil, get there.
Is a pretty good item to have in your pocket.
So weird, fortify.
Dire's
Yeah, especially not having another like, this is the last tier 2 tower, so high ground
Yeah.
could potentially be a problem. Hook back onto Ogre as well, so they'll pick off the second support. Bray thinking about going in on this one. The illusion going to be taken down, but now the vacuum into the wall. No way to take down the second illusion inside the arena. Dusa just going to work. Bray putting the damage down. Luna starting to fall low, but able to get off to the side with the BKB, with the Shadow Blade. Eclipse raining down, but Bray's on the charge, hunting forward. Still has her own illusion to
She's
contend
chasing.
with.
She could die here.
Yeah, the stun comes through. Camel Farmer, the illusion's hitting from the low ground. The Magnetize is down. The mana nearly gone. Logical chasing forward, looking for the right clicks. He's gonna have him. The glaive starting to bounce around. Bray, one more click.
The
Magnetize takes him down. NKF gonna fall again as well to the Magnetize. And on the back line, they have called the break. Luna could be in some trouble. The magic damage coming through. Gonna have to back off. Cole chasing forward. Blink Dagger spells off the mark, but he will find the connection with the Chakrams.
That's a lot of gold.
Continuing to hunt. Only one alive on his team, but he still has the Aghanim Scepter to work with as well, and that means he's completely safe to party in the middle of everybody. The Dismember to come through. The damage not going to be enough, and he needs to get himself out of here. Silenced up. Now the impetus coming through. The real carry's here. Enchantress takes him down, and now looking for the Ogre. Big Daddy Fade tried to bail his buddy out, but it's not going to help.
She dealt a lot of damage, as we expected.
Dire's bottom
All right, I was correct. The Timber Axe is dispellable by the enchant, so
Really? That's.
he shouldn't be getting it.
I mean, I saw it go off though. I don't think it was like dispelled.
Well, she didn't enchant him.
Perhaps, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of broken, you know.
Well, I mean,
It's-
most team like comps don't have an innate dispel. It's just one of those like you need to build
Yeah,
a
but-
nullifier or
but-
something.
It's like a basic dispel on Enchantress. I don't know. It feels way too strong.
Yule Scepter, you know, get a Yule's against.
Or
Timber.
like the Axe is just like weak as fuck. I don't know. It's
the
wild.
Axe is very strong if you don't have a dispel, but otherwise, yeah.
I mean, at this point in the game, I think dispels are pretty common. You know, like you can just buy an Nullifier. I don't know. You saw it happen, or you just assumed?
I've got the chats coming through on the 5-minute delay
okay.
from when we were talking about it, saying that it's dispellable by anything,
That
which is what I had
wild.
initially thought. So I'm
Radiant's
Yeah.
getting the confirmation from, in theory, someone who plays Timber.
has been killed.
Yeah, that is wild.
But that's what I had thought, which the only reason it had me questioning it is the fact that he was building the Ags into Enchantress, who has a dispel.
I mean, I understand like a strong dispel, but a basic dispel is just kind of really. I mean, then like it's like 4,000 gold just down the drain. That's insane.
Yeah, agreed. I think there are better items to get than the Ags on Timber in a lot of cases that aren't just like this one where it's dispelled. Like, his itemization feels a little bit weird to me on Cole with the Eternal Shroud. Like, the Blink Kaya makes sense, but, Enchantress? What are you doing here? In through the gate, speared into the back of the Roach Pit. He's gonna be not quite taken down, living for a long time. Now, wait, Luna's coming in, under cover of the Silver Edge, looking for the break onto somebody. Who's she gonna go on? Well, just gonna pop the BKB, go for the Eclipse. Trying to find NK up on the back. He's just hiding in the corner, will be taken down, but Bray putting the damage in on the back lines. They hook Luna out. Camel Farmer's here, but they've really cornered this dire lineup into this back of the Roach Pit.
That's a weird spot. He's still got
Buyback
BKB.
from NKF and come in. A couple of kills now. Camel Farmer needs to roll away. Enough stuck in the pit. Forced to use the mech on just himself. Hiding behind the roach, but Dusa is out of mana. And now Cole just needs to get the hell out. Not going to be able to make it either. Stunned up. Looking for the angle on the Timber Chain, but it's not coming. Fight just lasted too long. Dusa ran out of mana, and I don't think anyone was expecting her to be that easy to take down.
That is insane. That was a
Just
great
all
fight.
Luna damage.
Yeah. Good save at the end, and then they just re-engage and just kill everybody. That's insane.
What a huge win there for Luna.
Yeah. They're just like outplaying them at this point with the way they're moving around the map.
Yeah, the Magnetize did a ton of work as well,
Yeah.
and you see the
Yeah.
level 25 talent comes through, undispellable now.
Yeah,
Gonna
and
do
this
even
corner is
more.
like,
Is under
this is a known like suspicious spot, you know, the corner of Roach, right? There's always some funny shit happening here.
Yep. I mean, the fight lasted too long. I didn't get the good flip of NKF, but it was all that I had not to burst out laughing because they had the arena and NKF was trying to stand like just outside of it in the corner.
Yeah, yeah.
But even with the Luna BKB,
pumping.
you need to be outside that arena to get the right clicks off.
Exactly, yeah. It's like the
Just
one safe
funniest
spot in
positioning.
like some horror movie or something, you know?
Yeah, just I had like the picture. She's crouched in the corner. Like,
Yeah, and
please,
there's
please don't hit me.
no, have you seen that Terminator meme? It's like some anime girl, and there's like a Terminator T-800 or something.
Member save. Luna was able to get the BKB off as well. So, oh, the vacuum on the back lines. The Deuce Illusion starting to go to work. Deuce is stuck outside of the base now, but willing to charge forward. Camel Farm around the back lines with the BKB, the Magnetize as well. He's going hunting. But the front's the problem. Bray is going to town with the damage, and Luna now turning it around with the Eclipse. Look at how much work she's able to do. Just charging forward, standing tall with the right clicks.
They have to force
Bray
buybacks.
still held outside of the base by the wall. Needs to go back towards the midline, but now stunned up. Pushed back into the Luna. Luna just going to turn it with the right clicks. Buyback from Darkseer. They want to end this game as Bray will fall. Does have buyback available, but the rest of the team just getting tanked down by the Glaives. Ultra kill for Dogical. As he wants one more once, Cole. They're going to buy back on the Medusa, but look at the damage. It's coming through. Rampage for Dogical.
That's it. GG, yeah.
GG. Well played. Going to be called.
That was crazy.
And someone's got to tell me what happens now, as we're going to have a tie at 3-3 for this top slot. As make it 6-0 in the groups, by the way. 6-0 in the group stage for Enough Marsh. As these last two games, they really have looked like a very convincing team. I mean...
Yeah, really good execution, and they just picked their supports. Like, I mean, their whole team, and they played it perfectly. You know.
Yeah, their drafts feel very put together. Their moves feel very coordinated.
Yeah,
and
there were a few times where they kind of like lost track, but then when they fought together, when they had their BKBs and everything, it was perfect.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. Yeah, and their lanes have even looked pretty strong. I mean, there's probably some room for improvement laning stage wise, but. It's not like a team that... Sometimes you see the teams that look very coordinated, but then they also lose their lanes, and they're always playing from behind. And this isn't one of those teams. It feels like they just have a good early game, and then they play coordinated through the mid and late game, and... You know, there's not too many faults in the game, so... Gonna be a team to watch out for to make a run.
That's right. And the Silver Edge purchase was also really good. I like the fact that you can kind of reset a fight if it doesn't look good. Late game vision is a problem, right? And he would do so much damage when he came out of the Silver Edge. He would hit them, break, and then con the stun, right? That was like 800 damage just like that. So you just burst somebody before they can do anything, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, the Shadow Blade, the Silver Edge on Luna, especially like as you get late game in Dota, and cores start to run out of slots for the Dust or for a gem or anything, it does just allow Luna to reposition in fights, which is so important against a hero like Dusa, who's so stationary. Right? Like, it's such a great adaptation because not only is it good for the break against a hero like Timber, but Medusa can have a hard time maneuvering in the fight. You don't want to use your Disperser active to just move yourself when you don't need to. So it just makes things awkward when you do lose sight of the Luna, and it's such a priority to take her down.
And yeah, I'm just testing it out right now, and Enchantress breaks it. This is fucking insane. She can break Timbersaw's axe.
Yeah.
That is just wild. Like, it makes it pop. Like, you know how he, like, the damage pops at the end? It makes it pop, deals that damage, but it does not let it continue. Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I was so surprised that Timber was going it, like, into the Dispel, and then that just made me wonder if it didn't work for some reason, but no. I mean, just making me go a little bit insane, you know? Unsure of what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's... Even he had the same idea, you know? Like, maybe he thought that it wasn't dispelled. Being a Timbersaw player, I don't know. Like, I don't play Timbersaw that often. Like, I used to play him a lot, but not since the new Ags thing. So.
I think if you played Timber and bought the Ags, like, one time, then you realize that it would be, because part of the, one of the big counters to the Timbersaw Ags is coming out with a Nullifier, so I can't imagine, like, insane. He doesn't know the interaction.
Yeah, but a basic Dispel from a character, like a hero, that's insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I don't know. I do not know. I'm so interested to see if they've got to play another, like, play a BO1 or something.
Yeah, might be.
They did go 1-1. So we're not going to be casting that one because we have another BO2 to move on to shortly over in Group A with Eternal Kings. But just before we do pop back over to break, because earlier on today we were casting this Cole equals Guts versus Wilted Roses. Those are the two teams tied now. So if you think back to that first series, who do you think has the edge in like a one-game playoff? Or a 3-game if they want to do best of 3, but I can't imagine they do.
So you're saying Colt versus the other team that played today?
Yeah, so the same matchup we had the first BO2 where they split 1-1. Same matchup.
I mean,
who wins?
I feel like Cole kind of has their number at this point, you know? Like they're the team that won the first time, right?
They are, yes.
Yeah, I feel like they just know how to play this. But then this team, the one they just played against right now, they've had some trouble, obviously. A lot of their plans didn't go through. They had a few chances, but then they messed it up, so...
Yeah, no, I think this Enough Marsh team is going to be one to watch out for later on in the playoffs.
Definitely, like, really good plays, really good items. Some like, not traditional stuff, but still good. They had some solid drafts, too. I like the way that this Enchantress did a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The Earth Spirit was doing a great job, like, just controlling a lot of the backline, just keeping people busy while, like, the other people do what they have to do, right?
Yeah, no, agreed. And by the way, they are the only undefeated team throughout both groups, this Enough Marsh team.
Yeah, you can tell, like, the way they play. The BKB uses, like, are perfect, you know? Like, I'm not saying, like, 100% perfect, but they did it in the way that it had to be used, and then that's it. You win team fights.
You heard it here first. Tool thinks they're 100% perfect, never going to lose another game.
I'm part of the clip now, right? Nice.
That's right. Yep. That's going to be replayed for forever. But,
yep.
All right. Go ahead if you have more.
No, I mean, like, the Pudge also did his job quite a few times. You know, he saved his Luna, so.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to throw it to another break. Maybe come back with more information on what's going on with this series, but we do have another one to get to in Eternal Kings versus Good Twink Hunting. So we'll see you soon. Just a couple of minutes while we wait for that one to get. We're actually slightly ahead of schedule for now, so stay tuned. That one's scheduled for 8 o'clock. We'll be back with you for the start of that series.
You're playing with fire. No, I didn't I'm the prey, but this time I won't collapse like I did yesterday. You broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give it. I won't give in this time. You broke my heart once again. With your bad, but you're bad it for me. I can't give it. I've already run with the wolves. Far from the light of the day. I can't go back to you. I'm stronger today. Been to the dark side of the moon. So if you wanna shoot far away, I won't go back to you. I'm stronger today. I'm stronger today. Tú tienes la pócima para enloquecerme, pero voy a draw the line. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away. Sé que como un trofeo quieres tenerme, pero I don't need no one. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away. No, baby, no setbacks. No, baby, no this time. You broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give it. I won't give in this time. You broke my heart once again. With your bad, but you're bad it for me. I can't give in. I've already run with the wolves. Far magnetic, captivating, and you know it's true. Sent a smile and you started to make your way through. The crowd, it grew so loud, you and I didn't even care. I never wanna get used to the sound you whispering in my ear. I've loved you since I met you. Did I ever tell you that? I tried to push you out, you pull in. I fell hard so fast. There you were on the other side of the room. Place was filled, but all I could see was you. You're magnetic, captivating, and you know it's true. Sent a smile and you started to make your way through. The crowd, it grew so loud, you and I didn't even care. I never wanna get used to the sound you whispering in my ear. I've loved you since I met you. Did I ever tell you that? I tried to push you out, you pull in. I fell hard so fast. There you were on the other side of the room. Place was filled, but all I could see was you. You're magnetic, captivating, and you know it's true. Sent a smile and you started to make your way through. Pray for me, I'm
my love. Whenever you need my love, need my love. I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. I'll always be around when you need someone to carry you. If you're looking for someone to hold, I'll be there to hold you close. I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. For you, I walk miles to get to you, babe. I don't know why I can't see you there. I've tried to get there, but every day I fall back. And I just break my heart, babe. I've tried to get there, and I can stand the sorrow. I love you, but you do know. 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 I don't mind being right, even when we got it wrong. I kinda like making it up as we go. And ever since the second grade when you first caught my eye, I knew you were different in all the ways I like. I won't hide that I'm right, even when we got it wrong. Why you keep playing? We're not the same, man. This other little light, the coming ground is shaking in your eye. If you could believe me, let's jump in the deep end. We'll jump in the deep end, yeah. I said, hey, we don't need to leave all of the differences aside. You and I feel right. I said, maybe we don't need to leave all of the differences aside, 'cause that's what makes it right. I'm nothing like you, and you're nothing like me. We don't agree, and that's what makes it right. I'm nothing like you, and you're nothing like me. Opposite sides, and that's what makes it right. Every time that that you think it's gone too far. We come a long way, and I know that it's only just begun. Cause if you think that loving someone else could ease your mind, let me just remind you, dear, of all the hills we've climbed, and I don't mind being right, even when we get it wrong. No, and I said, hey, we don't need to leave all the differences aside. You and I feel right. And I said, maybe we don't need to leave all our differences aside, cause that's what makes it right. I'm nothing like you, and you're nothing like me. We don't agree, and that's what makes it right. I'm nothing like you, and you're nothing like me. Opposite sides, and that's what makes it right. That's what makes it right. That's what makes it right.
It's almost like falling in love for the first time, all over again. Hold on tight to the feeling, but it's a roller coaster in my head. So I'm holding myself on a precipice, and I've been dreaming off the ground. So I'm looking for something that's definite. I'm praying you don't let me down. It's gotta be all. It's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. Oh, it's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. It's gotta be all or nothing. It's gotta be all or nothing. Oh, or nothing at all. Hold these doubts like the playing cards close to my chest. Turn them round for the river and hope it's something that I won't regret. So I'm holding myself on a precipice, and I've been dreaming off the ground. So I'm looking for something that's definite. I'm praying you don't let me down. It's gotta be all. It's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. Oh, it's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. Oh, oh, it's gotta be all or nothing. Oh, it's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. It's gotta be all or nothing. It's gotta be all or nothing. Oh, or nothing at all.
Should've known better than to trust in love. It's like this whole world keeps on messing it up. Yeah. I thought that I could do better if I just believed. Yeah. I'm thinking back to when you were in the sweater that you got from me. Oh, now it's so complicated. Why is this suffocating me? I felt elevated when you used to lay with me. Should've known better than to trust in love. It's like this whole world keeps on messing it up. Yeah. I thought that I could do better if I just believed. Yeah. I'm thinking back to when you were in the sweater that you got from me. Oh, now it's so complicated. Why is this suffocating me? I felt elevated when you used to lay with me.
I wanna be your alien queen. We can ride to the moon in your space machine. You get me in the mood. It feels so fucking good. Just what my body needs. You should know that I don't mind if you wanna love me all night.
If you
can't take it anymore. My mind's about to go to war. I need someone to save me from myself, to hear me cry when I call out for help. I blame it on the voices that are in my head, wondering if they'll ever be put to bed. Feels like I am close to reaching my wit's end, holding out, but I'm about to blow it up like a volcano. Like a volcano. Blow it up like a volcano. What you do, what you do, what you do to me? Can't you see what it means when you set me free? What you do, what you do, what you do to me? Can't you see what it means when you set me free? Another day to lose control. There's a fire in my bones. My sight gets blurry, pushing back the tears. Should take a leap of faith and face my fear. I blame it on the voices that are in my head, wondering if they'll ever be put to bed. Feels like I am close to reaching my wit's end, holding out, but I'm about to blow it up like a volcano. Like a volcano. Blow it up like a volcano. What you do, what you do, what you do to me? Can't you see what it means when you set me free? What you do, what you do, what you do to me? Can't you see what it means when you set me free? Got drunk off your lie, and I lost myself again. You hit just like a drug. This time I won't let you in. You're playing with fire. No, I didn't I'm the prey, but this time I won't collide like I did yesterday. You broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give it, I can't give it, I won't give it this time. You broke my heart once again. Well, you're bad, but you're bad it for me. I can't give it, I can't give it. I've already run with the wolves. Far from the light of the day. I can't go back to you, I'm stronger today. Been to the dark side, I don't know. So if you wanna shoot far away, I won't go back to you. I'm stronger, I'm stronger, I'm stronger today. I'm stronger today. Tú tienes la pócima para enloquecerme, pero voy a draw the line. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. Sé que como un trofeo quieres tenerme, pero I don't need no one. Que yo ya sé que es de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. No, 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 baby, no, 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 no setbacks. No, 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 baby, no, 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 this time. You broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give it, I can't give it, I won't give it this time. You broke my heart once again. Well, you're bad, but you're bad it for me. I can't give it, I can't give it. I've already run with the wolves. Far from the light of the day. I can't go back to you, I'm stronger today. Been to the dark side, I don't know. So if you wanna shoot far away, I won't go back to you. I'm stronger, I'm stronger, I'm stronger today. I'm stronger today.
There you were on the other side of the room. Place was filled, but all I could see was you. You're magnetic, captivating, and you know it's true. Sent a smile and you started to make your way through. The crowd, it grew so loud. You and I didn't even care. I never wanna get used to the sound you whispering in my ear. Ever
I'm calling it. It's gone on long enough, I think. I think we're finally at the point where it's gone on. Lots of chat around the stuff, but more importantly, the Eternal King series that was scheduled for half an hour ago, if for some reason you're still here waiting for that, apologies, Eternal Kings was eliminated regardless of their standing in that match. They did forfeit. GG's the end. Was just basically waiting to see if this playoff match was going to happen, and it looks like it's not going to, at least not today. Not sure. I probably won't be like casting that one or anything. But we'll see. I mean, I guess it's always possible. I like being around and doing the league. It was a lot of fun doing this group stage. I think aside from the drama that's still going on, I look over at my other screen over here, and this will probably continue late into the night. So I'm not going to hang around for, you know, the entirety, I don't think. I think we've hit the end. We've hit a good stopping point here. And, you know, that's what I have for you today. I do appreciate everybody for stopping by. I'd imagine everyone's trickled out by now because it has been like half an hour of just text going on. I've been trying to keep up with the league, but really nothing more to bring you guys. We had a couple of good BO2s, not able to bring the last one, unfortunately. And, you know, really nothing more to be done. I think, you know, one of the downsides of having a league that's a little bit light on the rules is this kind of situation comes in. You have the benefit of being a bit more agile. You have the detriment of no one's happy when you make a decision. It's not one team or the other. Everyone's going to be angry. So you hope that you don't get to this point. It does happen. We've seen it happen in the past. It will probably happen again. What can you do? If you are still hanging around, if you're from League of Lads, do make sure you're checking out my other casts. I'm going to be doing Playfly Collegiate Dota. That league goes Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. Make sure you're checking that out. Those are a lot of fun. And next year, teaser, because I haven't actually even announced it in the Playfly League, but next year, or next spring, I should say, starting in February, there's going to be a $500 prize pool once again. You guys might remember it from NACE Dota. Even before that, probably for most of you, would be CSL, the Collegiate Star League. It's all under the same brand. CSL used to have a very big prize pool. It was a lot of fun, and I know a lot of familiar faces from there. Now, nowadays, under the Playfly umbrella, and starting to slowly bring back the prize pool, so some exciting stuff going on there, and you want to make sure you check it out. We're looking for some more teams to join on next season, but we still do have the playoffs upcoming for that, one more regular season week before we do get into playoffs, so do make sure you're checking those out if you are still following along. If you are from there and you're checking these out, I'll see you guys Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. for our first place, or for our second place, I should say, matchup. That one's going to be Seneca versus, who's playing? It was Seneca versus UCSD, and they're going to be competing for that second overall slot, trying to make the first round bye. It's going to be a 3-week playoff starting the following week, so we'll see you next week starting at 8:30 for the first round of the playoffs, and lots of exciting Dota to come out of Playfly coming up. I'll give one last shout out. I kind of forgot to do it throughout the day, but one last shout out to Extra Life. Do make sure you're checking out the link down below to Extra Life. They do great work with children's hospitals, and any donations are much appreciated, and they really do go to support a good cause. So instead of looking for anything here, definitely look down there. They're a great charitable organization, and I'm happy to work with them, happy to direct people over their way. Just click on them, take a read. Whether you decide to donate or not, that one's up to you, but they do great work. All right, that's all I've got for everybody. It's going to be me signing off. Thanks for sticking around for the casts. It was Cool Hands casting, and Tool was around for all the matches today as well. So he was really, you know, just appreciated having him around. He's not on anymore, but it was great to have him on, and he's been a consistent part of the cast recently. So I do definitely appreciate having him around. I will see you guys next time. See you Wednesday at 8:30. Maybe see you for some more of these Lads casts now that they will be going into the playoffs. Keep everyone posted in case I do pick up some of those matches, and definitely would be excited to have the opportunity. So stay tuned. Make sure you're following. Turn on those notifications, as it's the best way to find out when I am casting some games. And until then, I'll see you. Stay happy. Stay cool. I'm Cool Hands. Signing off. Thanks for watching.